Chronicles of the Coast. It's an off night with a right-on game.
Like that.
Totally nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to our show where all the lines are improv, nothing is scripted. It's total chaos and anarchy as we stream our favorite role-playing game. And, well, that's where we are now. So, hi, welcome, thank you. All right, we are just going to jump right into it. We'll do a real quick round on who's who and pick up right where we left off. So, real quick, starting here.
As I read from the script, hi everyone, I'm John Wallace, and I play our Free Fighter Master Monk,
You would
level
script
12.
your own stuff.
The Drake. I recently became Master of the Dringy Monastery, which I hope to return to someday. I've got so many months until I retire.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now attuned to the Hammer of Storms, which is a boomerang for us. We call it just the Storm.
So cool.
The storm.
Which gives me a +8 to my strength, and it allows me to add a +1 to my attacks and my damage.
Cool.
Yeah. While I wield this weapon and I'm
What?
attuned to it, I gain the ability Giant Killer.
The ability of Giant Killer?
Yes.
It's awesome.
If I throw this hammer at a giant, they have to roll a Constitution saving throw or have their heads decapitated.
That's beautiful.
Oh.
Wait, did you say
You
decapitated?
will do well in Mythios against the Cyclops.
Oh, are Cyclops considered giants?
Go on.
The Drake is a realist and in combat, you know, and when he's outside of combat, he is kind of hopeful, an optimist. And I take that necessary risk to protect my allies. It's paid off because the same people that I protect went out of their way to return me to this vessel. And I fully trust these companions with my life, and we will conquer hell if we have to.
Cheers.
Very touched.
Very metal, my friend.
Drake, what is your passive perception?
18?
Pass the introductions.
Moving on.
Yes, Rick Taylor, Nakma, Sir Nakma, Silvermane, Minotaur, 12th level, Storm Herald, Electricity. Hoping to be king of his land someday in Mythios, you know? Let's see what else we got here. We are part of the Black Lotus.
Are we?
Yes, we are. We are misfits of this land.
Yeah.
1%ers. We are the 1%ers.
That's right. Suck it, rich people.
We
We are the
will.
1%.
On to the next. Quick and easy. How's that?
Nakma, what is your passive perception?
16.
Thank you.
My name's Daniel. I play Balthazar, twice born. I come from Earth, and my character classes are a Hexblade, Warlock, and a Paladin. I used to be very different than I am now. So many changes. Not really. I've just kind of been struggling through sort of some character changes, some different developments. I've got a very enchanted artifact now that I feel like it's going to cause me some trouble in the future. I hope not, but I think it might.
Yeah, did it ask you to kill someone?
It like had some.
It
someone that
implied.
likes you, it provoked some serious threats
kinda
of
messed
violence
up.
towards
Ain't
someone
it?
that was very helpful towards me. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I remember almost that exact words were like, you'll have to kill a friend,
Yeah,
someone who trusts
basically.
you.
Look, Balthazar, I can become a powerful spirit, but we're going to have to get real cool about some shit real fast.
Yeah,
That's pretty much the conversation that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
something about like being able to become friends with all the elven race or like learn from them.
Basically,
You be the
befriend
elven-
them
you can be the
all
elven avatar?
and then betray them all, maybe?
No.
The orcs, yeah.
Yeah, only
See,
the
I'm already
orcs.
confused. It's already got me.
Yeah, it's just like what the god did, right?
Yeah, you guys need to watch Balthazar very carefully in the coming days.
Nakma hasn't
because
taken his
who
eye off of him.
knows what's gonna happen? But, anyways, yeah. I used to
Absolute
be
power.
strictly warlock, patron of the fiend, and I served a evil fiend named Soleos, who I am now at odds with. And I now serve the elven god Anastelion and this spear, this
Ghost.
weapon. And that's Balthazar in a nutshell.
Do you truly serve?
Balthazar, what's your passive perception?
I was trying to look that up, but I'm pretty sure it's 11, DM.
Yeah, I am Chris. I play Cormac. Cormac is a once human, now turned revenant, which is the undead race on the Marth. He is a cleric of Testisticus and a war wizard. And he likes to be where the action is over the years. So he's been around for a few hundred years and likes to go show up kind of when history is being made. So he's been in and or involved in lots of battles. Had to make some tough decisions, but he kind of his basic concept is anything for the pursuit of knowledge kind of stuff. Like he's very like doesn't really feel too bad about bad decisions.
Fits right into our group.
If I'm just, but knowledge over power for sure, and what's best for a Marth overall. And so he's carrying around this giant leather-bound book called the Chronicles of a Marth, and he adds to it just about every single day. So when we, as a group, meet something new, he'll go feverish, crazy writing in his book. So real recently, we got to Sky Fjord, not Ford, and he got to basically draw, I don't know, hundreds of airships, which I don't think he's ever seen in hundreds of years on a Marth. It's pretty dang cool. And that's Cormac. I mean, he's a good guy. He likes these guys. He joined in a little late on the Black Lotus crew, but he is fitting in nicely, and
Yes.
he's happy to provide insight. He's basically like an observer. So when a decision needs to be made, he'll counsel, but it's up to you guys.
Are there like published like pieces from him already, or is this all waiting to be published?
I doubt it. I think his goal is probably to write until he disappears.
He's never even published like some band.
Oh, like
or anything,
post-mortem?
Like under a
I don't think he
pseudonym
wants
or
to.
anything like
No,
that.
so the group of mages called the something of Magocracy? No.
Majorocracy of Rodmalak.
Democracy,
Yeah, they don't like mages really being off the grid.
Right.
And Cormac was kind of protected by
Page?
by Paige, about the undead realm, and basically like the mages like know that he's just chilling there operating his antiquities shop. But now that I'm officially rogue, they're probably not going to take too handy to that.
Y'all
So-
get any of them rogue mages?
Rogue mages?
No, Page is out of your
Rogue mage?
jurisdiction.
Exactly. So now that I'm on the grid again, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a visit from the unhappy mages.
I just picture like one of the members of the Magocracy's like got an assistant at his desk and he's like, "Give me the papers,"
Right.
Give me everything you have on Cormac.
Give me the papers.
Everything you
goddammit.
got.
I heard he's out of his shop again.
Yeah.
Where's his file?
Oh my God!
It's a box.
You've got like this international investigator from Rodmalak that's chasing you down.
Chasing Cormac.
He's got like,
Well,
pulls out like
it's
this.
like the son of the guy that
Always
did it last
days
time.
ahead of him.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
because it's been 100 years since I left the shop.
He's like, when we find him, he's down on one knee. And
He's got like one eye patch.
So I got a question for Cormac. Is there any lost manuscripts that you are looking for
Specifically?
that you have written? Anything that you have lost that you would like to get back?
Oh, that's really interesting.
He sat down, like wrote something on the table.
Well, so if anything would apply to that, I would think it would be when he was human, and the ritual that he effed up when he became a revenant.
Oh.
Because he wasn't trying to become a revenant, he was probably trying to become a lich, and he was
Got
not
killed.
experienced well. And the guy Testisticus was just like, try again, little buddy. Try again, little. Try again, little
He
buddy.
did. He failed out.
Well, I mean, there he is. He's like level 1. It's like, all right, prestidigitation is enough to become a lich, right?
Right.
And I killed myself.
Yeah.
He killed myself.
So he's like,
I was just curious if maybe you may
So
have.
whatever he wrote when he was a human, probably he wouldn't want circulating. So I don't have anything specific, but
Okay.
he may have outlined his plan in a really like optimistic way.
And like you said, it's been 100 years.
Oh yeah,
so
I mean
anything.
500 or more. I don't even know.
I was
like
just
to
curious if-
imagine that Cormac also has like a sub-story, like his own little mini-series
Right.
called Cormac, and it's about him and the Magocracy, and they need variant Cormacs in order to hunt him down.
Right.
I feel like in the beginning, like in the first few days after the ritual, you kind of like thought you succeeded.
Right.
And you're like, I feel no hunger.
I don't have
I'm
to
the
say.
rich.
Yeah.
I'm all powerful.
Yeah.
And then, things just weren't quite on point with witchdom.
Yeah. Maybe
Where's my phylactery?
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe killed someone to try and absorb their soul or something horrible.
At
Yeah.
first,
Yeah, I
right,
don't know.
right.
Yeah,
Let's
Just
not
doing
dig.
what the manual
let's
says.
not- Cormac's got a few skeletons in his closet.
Yeah. Bob,
That's funny.
Sally,
Skeletons.
Harry,
Fred.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Skeletons.
Okay.
So that's what's up with Cormac. He's fun to play.
So, like, that's actually kind of the sad part about Cormac is when you think about it, he's like, it's taken him like 100 and something years to get to level 12.
Right? Because he spends like 100 years in his shop, and then he's like, hey, quick adventure, and then he goes back to his shop.
Despite the fact he fought in wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going on an
He was on the back
adventure,
line.
just scroll.
He was on the
Oh
back
yeah,
line.
you only get a fraction of the experience from back
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
Yeah,
and it's
It-
split
it's
over
trickle down XP.
It's split over so
Trickle down.
many
Trickles.
soldiers,
Yeah.
right?
Trickle down XP. Yeah, it's split.
So many soldiers, not that much XP.
Woo! We killed an elder dragon. Split 500 ways.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, 3
Yeah.
hits. Yeah,
I'm level 2.5.
pretty much.
All right. The Rosethorn Theater here in Skyfjord. For anybody who has been watching the show for a while, would know that the Rosethorn Theater originated in Waterdeep of Faerun, the Forgotten Realms. But given the tendency of certain players to travel around and relocate, they have reconstructed brick by brick, panel by panel, the Rosethorn Theater in their new home of Skyfjord, out of which they operate a particular guild known as the Rosethorn Guild. This guild operates by seeking to maintain the balance between good and evil. They do not take a side, but they seek balance and harmony in both things, in both polar opposites, both diodes, in order to ensure growth and development of the people and the world itself. Kind of a philosophy that they see to it that, like, if everything was good, it would become stagnant and nothing would grow, and if everything was bad, it would turn to entropy and devour itself and fall apart. And so the Rosethorn Guild seeks to maintain that. They are currently led by Grim Timbers, former hero, and
Oh, you hate to hear it.
Yeah.
you
Sticky.
either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become an NPC.
Oh, bada
Yeah.
bing.
I mean, putting that thing in a place of honor, he's in a bad spot. He's not doing good. That thing should be in a vault somewhere, locked away in like iron, sheets of iron.
The
Anyone-
aboleth juice. What was it? What is it? What do you call it?
Conjure aid.
The Conjurade addict is leading the.
Anyone who's
Those
watching who's
addiction
not
or-
familiar with our campaign where he was played Grim, there's a fantastic video on our YouTube
Mhm.
that is like his descent into madness,
Oh, it's
and
awesome.
a couple other, like, I just had to clip it because it was so great.
It
but
was good.
Go back and watch those; they're great.
Yeah, that was fun to play.
Of all the unusual things about the Rosethorn Theater, there are a few. First off, they have a robot-like construct who takes the tickets up front, simply known as Fala. There is also a half-orc, a pale orc, who is bouncer and also, on occasion, lead actress in particular plays.
We couldn't bring back Westra, okay?
That's awesome.
It's funny.
She has a job in Waterdeep.
She's
Yeah.
too old. She was like already like 67.
I've got family
yeah.
here.
And there is also a very large portrait in the main vestibule of a halfling. He is proud and happy, and underneath it are the words, "We are undaunted," by Finn Littlemint Baldrum.
We really step in it.
That's not the quote you gave me when I asked for a quote. All right, and so, here you are speaking with former adversary Obsidian, current frenemy Olaf of Dragonsport, and Grim Timbers, who is doing his best to help you remove the threat of two devil cults here in Skyfjord?
One sort of proselytizing from the waterfront, operating down there, and the other locked away in a mage's tower.
Correct. Sort of an academic tower. And Obsidian will now recap. So, I have told you most everything that I remember of these demon lords, these devil lords who traveled from some far-off realm known as Aoth. I believe that's the correct pronunciation.
You're trying, love.
Yes.
You sound. We'll work on that later.
One of said devils, his name is Paimon. He is a clever fiend, seeks scholarly academics, and pushes a scientific agenda. Not normally a problem, except for said devil also has habit of whipping his cultists into a frenzy and ordering them to kill and flog and mutilate the clergy of clerics throughout the town. You see Corgrim kind of tense up a little bit in his in his splint mail. And then the other one, Zagon, another devil of scientific pursuits, this time in the realms of alchemy, somewhat closer to magic, but still also leads his cult against the clergy of the city. While the two cults are rivals, and at times they will clash and kill one another, most of the time they keep to their own turf, splitting and dividing the city in two. One to the west with the heights and the hills of Snob Hill, the other to the east in the lower slums, in the waterfront, in the market squares. It is only here, upon the center canal island, here within the Rosethorn Guild, that we are on true neutral ground.
And what of the leaders of the city? What of the guards? What of the magistrates? They say nothing of this. They do nothing. They know nothing.
They seek to end it, although I suspect that these cults may have infiltrated the guard as well.
I see.
Our only true allies is another guild known as the Academy. They have free soldiers, although the Academy does not normally trouble itself with devils and demons. Typically, they go after what they call the big dogs. Aberrations, beholders, starspawn. They're not too concerned, even though the devil sups tea in their very backyard.
Well then, what you've said leads me to an idea that I think is at least worth exposing. Cormac, I wonder if you might be willing, and this is just a suggestion, with the use of your spell, allowing us all to communicate, you may serve as a very fine recruit for this Paimon. Perhaps you could get close to him inside of his lair, disable a ward even, perhaps, from inside.
I don't think we have time for any kind of long-term infiltration. Plus, I don't really come off as a new recruit.
Maybe less of a new recruit and more of a... I mean, I understand what you're saying about time.
Hey, do you guys have like a description of what these guys look like?
We do not. Devils are crafty. If they are seen in public, they are never seen the same way twice, if they even suspect that they have been recognized for what they are.
Do you have any clues on how to find Paimon?
We know that Paimon has been operating from a wizard's tower type area. It is repurposed. A wizard, so to speak, no longer lives there, though it is now used for academic research amongst guild members. Many people enter on a lower level, but few ever claim to have met the master of said tower. It is a true puzzle.
Sorry, I mixed them up. So Paimon is the one that is in the tower and studies alchemy.
My apologies. I mixed them up.
When he again crosses his nuts.
It is Zagon who lives in the tower.
Zagon of
Beat
the
him.
tower. He is the alchemist.
Paimon stretches across the entire eastern side of the central canal. The cult mingles with the common folk. The devil hides in plain sight. We could have passed him once or twice on our very journey today and have never have known. There are several groups of people who listen to speeches and open oratory of science along the waterfront. Any one of them could be Paimon.
And you mentioned that this academy is willing to assist us in this endeavor.
The academy is the only thing that you could consider an ally. It is without a doubt that they have not been infiltrated. They are much too astute for that. I have had words with their half-orc leader, one known as Zanward Smilebeard. A curious name and a curious fellow. He has a long history of military exploits. Well-decorated general. Wait. Face Radiant says in the back.
General?
I happen to know and be very good friends with Lord Zanwood.
Josh just kind of
That's-
looks over his shoulder.
It's true.
face
It's true.
down,
I mean, don't act surprised. Of course, I bump elbows with famous people all the time.
yes, I'm sure you do.
Oh, indeed. Oh, we have a good long history. Yes.
So you would be willing to speak on our behalf?
Oh, indeed.
real Dutch
Yeah, fun
runner.
fact about Zanward: he may be half orc, but he's half elf.
I see. Okay. A half elf, half orc. No doubt. Well, we'll discuss that later. But so perhaps this academy could take on the threat of the demon at the waterfront while we focus on the more singular threat of the wizard's tower.
It's a great idea.
I would be happy to entreat with Lord Zanward and try to ensconce, encirculate, and entrap this demon. Gorgon just kind of looks over. We will lend aid.
Corgrim,
Cool.
can you identify a devil?
I cannot. I'm afraid that that is an ability that the paladins are famed for.
Yeah.
I am not able to detect a fiend, although I do have my own methods.
You could use the bones.
Well, in that thing that you
We
did
also know
at the match, your eyes got all crazy.
I have true sight, yes.
Would that help you identify a shapeshifter?
Yeah.
Certainly see it in its true form.
In many
Yes.
cases, yes. In some cases, no.
Okay.
A polymorphed creature is not an illusion.
Okay.
But I have heard of this Zanward Smilebeard. He himself is a paladin. If what the elf says is true, perhaps we could enlist his aid. A paladin is such as yourself and a paladin for the other team. We could oust any fiend. Your divine sense would be invaluable.
And I will, of course, use it for the cause.
Obsidian, what's our time limit?
The time limit is not set. Technically, as of now, we have all the time of the world. But as soon as one of these fiends is cut down, the other fiend will surely go into hiding. While they are no allies, they do share a common foe, and they understand this. They will work together to see new enemies struck down before they go to their old ways.
How are we supposed to find the idol?
Find the what?
The idol.
Which idol do you speak?
One of these believes in murmur, of course, right?
That's when Olaf in the back speaks up. Actually, it's me and this little mint guy who have the keys to Murmur. So, if you want to get the rest of the fiends, that's where you gotta work with us.
Explain.
This little mint guy must be a real piece of work if he's assisting this child in further evil deeds.
Oh, I've never met him.
You've never met him?
In order to get the murmur, you need 2 keys.
How do you know who he is then?
Because Obsidian explained just a couple minutes ago, but man, it feels like it might have been a week. But
Feels so long ago.
Obsidian explained that Little Mint has the key to murmur.
I recall that.
Oh,
I do.
so why are you asking?
No, I asked how you met him.
I told you. How is it that I lost to you?
What was the immediate threat of letting them continue on, killing more clerics, of course, right?
Never argue with children.
That is the immediate threat. They are killing clerics throughout the city.
And every moment we wait, there could be another
More clerics.
dead cleric.
There are very few people who can claim the power of a cleric to heal the sick and restore through magic healing.
Then that means our new companions and our followers, if we do link up with that half-orc, can pretend to be his protection or entourage.
Who's the half-orc?
Zanward, Smilebeard.
I believe that he was going to assist our companions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that could be their cover.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Great idea.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Got that, Corgram?
Aye.
Are you okay with that, my friend?
I will make do.
Great. Well, anyone tired? You want to rest, or shall we just go at it?
Oh, the show's ending.
Oh, the play. Right.
Perhaps, do you know if this place has rooms? Obsidian?
Grim from the back. Yeah, so don't touch this area here. As I flick the mic again. I got room in the basement if you don't mind sharing a cot, but I got a key to my friend Sunday's room. She hasn't used it in years.
Sunday, that sounds very inviting for a name, you know.
It sounds like an interesting name, but you know, we're not exactly dirt poor or anything. We can afford our rooms. Perhaps we should just find it.
I saw a good place at Knot Hill.
There is a nearby inn known as the Hero's Hearth.
Or we could also find an inn near our target tenants.
Ah, you want to go back to the Silver Downs.
No. Snob Hill is where the
Snob
Wizard
Hill.
Tower is. I see what you're
Not
implying.
bad hill.
If you want to go, I'll take you. But, I mean, I say we get a room by Snob Hill.
Yeah.
It's actually a great idea.
Yes.
Since I don't sleep, I could just have Xander scouting all night.
And then
Okay.
the comings and goings, it could be very useful.
Before I go, can I ask Grim a question?
Yes.
How do you know how to remove this?
Jeez, that's complicated.
Just
No. You're not one of those types of lizard folk who can regrow it, right?
oh yeah, you know we have a ring. Alan, where's that ring?
Oh, the Ring of Wishes, my lord. Do you recall we gave that away to the blacksmith? We let him wish for new eyes, we did.
The Ring of Regeneration.
Right, the Ring of 3 Wishes. I gave it to the blacksmith, the old one,
Okay.
who likely won't survive the winter.
Best of luck.
Yes.
Oh, he's got 3 wishes, so I'm sure he'll make it now.
That old man lives to be like
Make
102
it
now.
somewhere.
Yeah, just he never got sick that day forward. Losing his eyes and then regrowing them back was probably the best thing that ever happened to him.
Can you turn the background music down some?
He's like a
that
super
even
jack
picking up?
90-year-old blacksmith.
Yeah.
Just like
Badger
Jack
was saying-
Alain.
Badger was saying we're
Yeah.
coming out a little
You know, I've been
quiet.
drinking my juice every day.
Jack O'Lane.
Yeah.
He fucking juices. Bang, bang. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good. We're talking.
Okay.
Well, then let's go. Let's get on the way.
Let's go. Let's go find an inn.
Hero's Hearth.
That one's, I don't think, I mean, unless Jesse tells us it is. I
No,
don't
we're
think
going
that
to
one's
Snob Hill.
by the Wizard's Tower.
Pish posh.
This academics tower. Yeah, we're gonna have to spend some serious coin.
We're going to have to talk all.
No, the Hero's Hearth is close to the middle. So that puts you in Snob Hill. Do I still have a map of... Hold on, I think I have a map of this
Snob
city.
Hill.
Oh, shoot.
It's snobby.
Probably an old one. That's not it. That's not it. Oh man, some of these really old dungeons that I made. I could
You'll
use a couple of them actually.
Obsidian and them are going to stay in contact
No,
with
you
us,
can't.
right? They have their own way?
Didn't someone have sending stones?
Yeah,
Yeah, we have sending.
Obsidian.
they're only two-way, right?
Yeah.
Between the two groups.
I don't remember who Obsidian gave them to, but
That's a good point.
She is everybody else stays at the Hero's Hearth. It's just it's a stone's throw away from the Rosethorn Theater. Oh,
Stone's
no,
throw.
that's not it. That's it. Nope, that's not it. Damn. I thought I still had. Oh, there it is.
You found them.
There it is. Yeah. I give you the city of Skyfjord.
Ooh, that looks really good.
This is really old.
really old, huh?
This is a map from before I ever met John or Rick or Chris.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you got your laser pointer?
Nice.
Show us.
I don't.
Oh, okay. So tell me. Let me see. North, south, east, west here. Okay.
Turn it that way.
This way.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's-
So Jesse, using north, south, east, west. Tell me where Snob Hill is.
Snub Hill's in the west.
Okay. So over there somewhere, up on the top in that little castle up there, with the walled area.
That's probably all it is.
No, that's Castle District.
Oh, okay.
All of this area here is Snob Hill.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of it is guild houses, but an equal, well, close to an equal amount of it is also mansion-like buildings, very huge structures, and that's where all of the most wealthiest people in the city live, as well as people who receive government funding for their own personal projects and such.
Oh.
So it is a perfect place for somebody who is backed by the guilds to live. Now, as for the castle itself is a castle and was once housed royalty, but those days are long gone, and now the castle serves as both a military fort, a sort of emergency housing in case of a catastrophe, as well as a place for the leaders of the guilds to meet. The guilds of Skyfjord rule Skyfjord.
Okay.
So all of these, like the Dung Sweepers Guild, is basically on equal terms with the carpenters or with the shipwrights or the tanners and all these different guilds. The Tailors Guild, the Couriers Guild. They all meet and they all discuss on what is best for the city and what is best for themselves. And they vote to roughly come to terms with that. So, in a sense, their government is an oligarchy, which doesn't sound optimal, but
It's a
every
But
member,
it seems to work.
every leader of the guild, though, is also democratically elected by the members of the guild in order to represent everyone who works for that guild.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
all labor in the city belongs to a guild.
To a
There's
guild.
nobody in the city, well, there's a couple people in the city, but there is no job in the city
No
that does not have
freelancers?
a guild hall.
Yeah, but there's like someone high up that's got a bunch of money that sets the reps.
So basically, what you're telling me is it's very analogous to our modern day union system, wherein they're all treated very well monetarily speaking, and they are, they get like
like what's the word I'm looking for? Like they get first dibs on certain jobs.
Right. So the people who might support the Carpenters Guild or the Alchemists Guild, they're going to pay the representative. They're going to vote for the representative who they think is going to make them the most gold.
Okay.
Them as the worker. And so that person is elected for however many years, and then they meet at the castle district and they negotiate with the other guilds for this or that, or they strike deals in order to benefit their own guild as much as possible.
It kind of sounds like an ethical mob, dude.
It does.
Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of gangs.
Yeah.
Very gangsters.
Yeah, like I can see
Batman.
them literally coming to blows. in the
Gotham
street.
City.
But
Yeah.
like,
Hey,
like
look,
it.
no baker on this block is going to be making a building, all right? Now tear down the doghouse
Tear it
before we
down.
take our hammers
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
It's
So,
all
I'm
meat.
gonna
Yeah.
send some of
Yeah,
my
I
guys
can see
around.
that.
and
Let's
then
meet
just
at the 7
like-
points.
for the day, all right?
This economy only works as long
Yeah.
as you guys are spreading cash around.
We're gonna put them on the payroll,
On the payroll.
and they're
There you
just
go.
sitting around in lawn chairs drinking beer while the other guys actually work.
did I just create a better form of government?
They're like every day,
Mob rules, man.
once a year, it's like it's time to pick up the new apprentices, and it's just like it's a mob to get them.
To pick up the new apprentices.
Yeah. Hey, you! Yeah, you with the rock. You're a carpenter now.
New carpenter.
Yeah, so,
I
anyways,
hate it when that happens.
Snob Hill right here.
okay. And where is we were at?
This is Canal Isle.
and that's where Rosethorn is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that large building right there is the academy. The
Okay.
Rose Thorn is somewhere on that side.
Hey,
The academy.
that's got to be like the wealthy, like that's got to be expensive, right?
Oh, the academy is the military of the city, and they don't support the town guard, but they do put. If any threat comes to the city from the outside, they have a lot of people.
You got a dry dock?
They're in the spot.
This-
It's great
Yeah.
that the threat is on the inside, 2,
Um,
3 houses away.
Yes. So this was drawn before the city actually became canonically a floating island. So there
Right.
is a.
All these plots are gone. All these farms.
Yeah, this farmland kind of like breaks off right
Not
around
there.
here.
There's
It's
a
really not
giant
there.
hole somewhere.
Yeah, right. There's a cavity.
This
somewhere.
was a lake, and it's still kind of a lake, but it's like jagged rocks are holding some of the water in,
Beautiful.
which is somehow magically conjured up into the lake again once it falls to the bigger lake underneath.
It's the
Right.
god's claws.
Yeah, we got
This
a
is how it
level 12
works.
mythal going on here. This is like a super powerful spell for sure.
Yeah,
I'm very curious, Cormac.
You
must-
watch
must be
over and you see
feeling
Cormac
like
going,
that.
trying to dispel magic.
Anti-magic field. He's killed a whole bunch of people in the city.
yeah, like it
Killed the whole
just
city.
drops all the way down, and there's like a tunnel. All the
It was
way.
only 3rd level. Why?
Whoa, that word!
I'm sorry. I'll live through this, but you won't.
Hold on a second. Hey, you talking about the spell and the magic? I'm watching you.
Don't you do it.
Try that.
Don't you do it.
You won't be the last one either.
Clearly, that guy is from the Skyship Guild.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
Really.
They don't make money.
Right?
Yeah, if this is a land-based economy, you would just be completely like shit out of luck.
Okay, so I have one more question about the composition of the city itself. Okay, so given that it is a floating island, right, what is going on at the edges? Is there like a fence, or is it just like the honor system?
Drops
jumping
off.
off.
If people fall, is there like a method to save them? What happens at the edge?
Is it traveling?
There's
too?
a lake like 300 feet down,
That doesn't sound.
maybe more.
Still hurts.
Yeah, that sounds like a meeting that got
So there's
tabled
a-
at the guild hall.
There's the old wall here. The old walls are what hold.
Okay, so there's
That's the
there's
city
walls. Okay.
Yeah. Not a lot of people go outside of the city walls. You can, and they actually do have a couple of small farms that do cling to the precipice, what they call.
Just don't intertube
The outside
there.
area is just simply known as the precipice. And, oh, did you hear about Dave? Oh, no, what happened? It's like, oh, he went out to the precipice
Went up the
yesterday.
precipice.
Yeah,
Caught a good
he,
That
gust.
was it.
really enjoyed that
heard his
fresh
wife
farm
left him.
milk.
Yeah.
That's all we got after that.
Went out to the precipice.
Oh,
He was last seen
Had a
heading
real
towards
good
the
look.
precipice.
Take him to the precipice.
So,
Yes.
No, there's no
Speaking of, do
fence
they ever
at the
throw 'em off?
leading edge.
Oh my God!
Is
Yeah,
it
like it's
capital
part of the.
punishment?
What?
There's a big arc on the edge of the cliff.
Oh,
No,
there'd
it's
be
an
a hole.
oligarchy. They just like
A hole.
disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well,
like a
like-
series for which shall
They
not be
they
named.
weight you down with your
world.
debt and
Throw you
off.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah,
It's a stone for every gold.
Yeah.
You should have paid for the doghouse.
Yeah.
no beggars in this town at all.
There's no room for Paul. Where's God? How do you
Okay,
do
we're
keep
off.
us
We're
streets
off.
off?
Okay, okay. One last
one
thing.
more small bit of lore.
Does
if
it
you
move?
You want one more small bit of lore?
Yeah,
Sure,
okay.
It very
Come on.
slowly
No,
rotates.
like across the
Oh.
land.
No.
Okay.
The
always
city
something.
was half built by kobolds.
Ah,
The
technology.
population of which actually still reside in the sewer system. And sometimes you can see them, usually down in a storm drain with a red balloon.
Beautiful.
No.
It all floats down here.
More like it all
That's how they,
burns
that's
down
how it's
here.
still floating.
Little
It's just
bastards.
balloons.
Yeah, that's it. You figured it out. Balloons all the way
It's
down.
just a bunch of balloons
So the
down
engine
there.
holding the island
Every
afloat
day.
is in the is
that
in the
fun
sewers
fact:
of the
kobolds exhale helium.
Yeah, they're just down there building balloons. I like it.
It's a zeppelin.
It's a huge, ridiculous island.
You won't believe it, Grim. It's all hollow. So
Is that where Sunday's been? She's got a hot lead. She's been investigating this the whole time.
Just like speaking with a really high voice.
You won't believe it. It's all helium. I've been in deep cover. We don't have time for this. She's like making a sandwich. Listen, we gotta go. Okay,
What's
I'm
that
sorry.
Bastard.
yeah. So what do you do?
We're going to the inn next to the next to the tower.
Yeah.
Yes.
On Snob Hill.
Yes, to the inn on Snob Hill.
And we don't say goodbye to anybody. We just
Yeah,
leave.
you.
leave.
I'm not saying goodbye.
Just leave.
Bye.
It is known as the Little Stallion Tap House.
The little stallion.
It is owned by
Cute.
something that looks like an elf, but you don't quite recognize what it is. It's weird. It has no
Doppelganger.
iris and no pupil. Its eyes are a solid color.
I was hoping it'd be a centaur. I haven't seen one of those yet since I've
As
been
you
on a
step
month.
into the crowded tavern of
Right.
the Little Stallion Tap House, you are greeted by this elf-like creature who says, welcome, come on in, thank you, guests. Have a seat at the bar or your own personal table.
Taz looks around for a table nearby a window that overlooks this mage tower, if possible. If not, then just whatever nice-looking table there is.
As you can see, we're high rollers.
Yeah, we've got the owl feathers on.
I flip my owl feather flock over.
It's the latest fashion.
Indeed.
Vintage.
Well, you know, a man of means, as they say.
It's acid washed.
Yeah.
It's not quite in style yet.
I feel like a tourist.
Are you trying to be a trendsetter? Oh, to be a trendsetter in Skyfield is such a sad state of affairs.
Well, no one truly tries to be a trendsetter. Am I
Right, indeed. So you are one of the true ones, one who doesn't try, but simply is.
I mean,
Well,
you either are or you are not.
welcome to the Little Stallion Tap House. My name is Kairin Kildranor.
Greetings, Kairin. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Greetings.
You have a lovely establishment here. I'd love to get a seat by the window if possible.
Indeed, there's an open booth right there.
All right, yeah, we'll go over. It's just the four of us, right? Alent and the
You're not
rest.
gonna let them in?
Well, they can certainly come in, but I mean,
They were going another direction.
Yeah.
yeah, I thought they were going to
left them.
speak Faestrillian and all them were going to contact this Xanward Smilebeard Mooney.
It's just us.
It's just the.
But we have the
people that
sending
matter.
stones, don't worry. Alent will be fine, and so will Zombie, I promise you. We only have their best interest in mind.
Alent has awakened into quite the hero.
Yes.
Who still doesn't have armor?
Yes. And a fantastic driver.
Does he need armor?
He's no fool. He can certainly buy some for himself.
We pay him well, right?
Do we?
You give him some money once in a while, right?
Do
I was
we?
pretty sure you took care of that.
don't have any.
I didn't take care of that.
I really
thought
don't
it was
care
his
about
taking
idea.
care
He's
of-
the one that met him. They were friends.
Drake,
Surely you've been paying the man.
Yeah, I give him, a fair share of
I think he
everything
just
we make.
decided to come with us on his own.
1/9.
1 night.
1/9.
Yeah, right?
When's the last time he paid you? You paid him out.
I gave him 87 gold from when we beat that weird
Okay.
skeleton lady.
Oh, well, he's almost richer than I am.
Shit.
Richer than me.
And Desco. Remember, we were in Desco, and she was like, she carved up the blacksmith and took his eyes. She gave it to the other blacksmith.
Had to
All
go
right.
down.
Yeah,
I-
she gave you that book of eponymmy.
Stuff, yes.
The
stuff.
No
the
need to mention it.
eponymous book.
Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure he has what he needs, since you're worried about his armor.
Is it okay that Libris is with me?
Yes.
Okay.
And we still have the Vopeltinger.
No, she's at the cabin. The coach.
Which is parked outside.
Sure.
Because it's wherever Alent is.
Except he did
He's
not
not.
come with you.
He's not coming with us.
Here, yes. So
You drove it. Damn
One
it.
of us drove it, yeah.
Alrighty. It's about time my head's like sticking out the front because it doesn't fit.
Like if I did, you just keep whipping.
Mhm. I'm not used to a clutch. So, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have Xander scout. You guys do what you do, eat or whatever. I pull over my hood and I send Xander outside.
That seemed a little
No doubt.
aggressive.
I take his senses as I scout the tower.
Awesome for a
Cameron.
dead guy.
Yeah, right.
Do you by chance
Are you
have
not
any
I'm gonna eat. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're gonna eat.
I'm gonna eat.
I don't want to eat now that you're saying it.
material?
Sorry, my lord, what?
A book, or some such thing. My dragon enjoys a good book, and I was just wondering.
Wondering if you had something that you would lend to patrons as they.
Would you like a menu?
Menu? No, I was just asking if you had a book.
But I'll.
I'm afraid the
Find
only
one.
reading material I have is menus.
I have a 42-ounce steak. 2 of them, please.
I'm sorry?
Yes, 2 42-ounce steaks, please.
Oh,
Right in front of me.
I'm afraid that we're a vegan establishment.
I was gonna say, do you see any cows on this floating island?
What about fish? Do you have any fish?
Vegan, my lord.
Strictly vegan.
Do you have
Okay.
bacon?
Not
It's soy
Yes,
fish.
I.
Vegan.
Soy.
Okay. Bring us some greens, some rice.
I
You
guess
must
I'll
have
eat
some
out.
delicious sauces. What about spice? Do you have anything spicy?
Oh, indeed. I have a lovely red curry dish that I believe you would
You'll love
enjoy.
it, Mooney. It's fantastic.
Is there a steakhouse across the street here?
Don't be rude, Mooney. The
I'm
food
a-
will be delicious.
I'm looking for
There-
food that
somewhere?
doesn't suck.
I'm
Bam.
I'm certain that some of the other establishments serve meat as you were looking for, but
Nakma, you're with me.
we
right?
are vegan.
With
You
rabbit
might like
food?
it.
No.
Have you ever had tofu?
No, no, thank you.
You might like it if you've tried it.
No, you take care. Kill the door.
No, I've
Everybody's
I have a
got
cat
bread.
that I have fed strictly tofu for the last
Biscuits.
Some
year.
people will call that animal cruelty.
What about?
No, he's very healthy. There's a cat on the counter. It's like
Coughing syrup. It's like 17
look,
years old.
he laughs. He's
Well, he's just
so
old.
happy.
He laughs.
Yes, he is
He's
2
laughing.
years old.
Than 80.
I'm leaving this establishment to go get something to eat.
Whatever.
I'm gonna go sleep in the carriage.
Bring me your best dish.
Very well, my lord.
take some
And
bread.
something for the. Actually, Mooney, can you grab something for my dragon?
It's Drake.
Drake, I'm sorry. I can't picture you that way.
Bread. Biscuits.
Bread.
You got that right.
Uh,
On this vegetable
I'm
island.
afraid I don't serve bread
Grain.
because killing yeast is cruel.
Oh my goodness.
Surely you
We're actually level 4 vegans. We don't need anything to cast a shadow.
But I do have a nice curry acorn soup.
You just.
I
I'm
think
good.
It sounds
You
delicious.
got something to drink?
I bet face Jillian would love this.
I have honey braised kelp.
I'll try it.
Ah, excellent choice. Yeah, so he leaves.
Going for
He goes and
something
gets food. He's gone for a bit. So
Makes
what do
it
you do?
green egg.
I'm gonna observe this mage tower from the window. I'm checking it out, man.
Let's go back to Cormac real quick, who is flying around with an owl.
I'm using the owl's senses to observe the tower and not get too close, because I already watched him get shot by someone
It's
once.
kind of tricky.
Zap.
It's kind of tricky.
Well, that was
because
a big
there are
owl.
actually, there's a few different towers. There's more than one. This place Snob Hill has a lot of really grand-looking buildings.
So nobody told us
the
which tower it was.
grandest.
Not necessarily, but after a few minutes of looking around, you do come across a spot that kind of does look promising. And you think that it could be such a tower. A lot of people are entering and exiting. They don't look like mages, and they do carry a lot of books. So you suspect that they could be the place.
What about alchemy, reagent kind of supplies? Like, what would so if somebody was like chopping up reagents and then throwing away bits of
It's technology for this one,
Is it?
isn't it?
Alchemy.
Okay.
Anyway, so like you know, if you were using the top of a mushroom, like
If he
that'd
has
be
like a refuse pile for alchemy ingredients to be thrown out the window.
Sure. So if like I'm looking,
Pieces
so
you
he's
don't
flying around looking at garbages behind towers and stuff. Like, it would be pretty clear if one had a
Refuge.
whole bunch of like alchemy leftovers.
Oh yeah, like a sewage like dump of just like green
it's
and
all
purple
funky
shit
colored.
coming out.
It's
Yeah,
all
the
Yeah, maybe if
foam.
there's any like
Yeah.
Instinctually,
Bioluminescent
Yeah.
stuff,
Are they
fine.
poisoning the water here?
instinctually, I want to say no, but that's actually a clever question, so I'm going to say yes.
it would look different than anywhere else, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I don't know. Okay, so how does it look? If
Fire
you're gonna give
the
it to me,
hole.
thank you.
No, exactly like what you said. There is like this chute coming out the back, and there's like this chartreuse green
Oh,
bioluminescent slime dripping out the back side of it. It trickles down, gets into the street, goes into a storm drain, and it says no dumping leads to river.
Underground.
And you're like,
that's
an
the
asshole
place.
lives there.
Yes.
It might not be a devil, but
Definitely.
definitely some kind of asshole lives there.
All right. Well, and anything else? Do I gather any other information from the outside?
No, there's people who come and go from this particular building. People enter in with large packs, and then the people who, after you spend a half hour watching, you see people leave, and they look like their packs are down. They're kind of dragging behind, like, oh man, they're sweaty. Their hair is like either, if it was long, it's tied up or in a bun or whatever. They look disheveled, and they look like they've been through a great ordeal.
Do they have symbols of faith on them? Was this the one that
None
was,
that you can see.
that was taxing the clerics?
Both are.
Okay.
Yeah.
They look like they're part of a cult.
They don't.
I mean, so like I'm looking for
They-
symbols,
they
a
l-
specific snaky dagger, or like
They don't have any of that. They look like
Chris.
academic students.
all of them. Hey, we all carry the same dagger.
Yeah, no, they
academics.
all look like college
books.
kids. College kids.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of college kids going into this building.
Gotcha. Okay.
Bunch of college
Can
kids.
I perhaps follow one back to coming into the inn where we are? Is there a chance that one would like walk from there to here?
You think that, but then you remember that there's not a lot of people in here because vegan food's just not that popular.
You're gonna have to find the gothic crowd.
Why are we just riffing on fucking vegans tonight, dude?
No vegans watch this show.
Not now.
No vegan food.
Yes.
No vegan towers.
Okay, so why are we in this was
Papa
an
was
inn?
a vegan.
You guys wanted an inn that was close to the place.
And this is the only inn that's not close to the place?
It's the closest inn.
Okay.
A close inn. I mean, like I said, you guys didn't actually know the location, just
Right.
Snob Hill.
It's just the first
Is
one we
there
saw.
a water hole that these guys are all going to afterwards?
Ooh,
They,
College bar.
Yeah.
they spread out and around. They're not really congregating in one particular place. The only place that they all come together is this tower.
Wednesday
After
night.
that, one or two of them do stop and go to a place that's a few blocks away from where you are now. But
Wizard Hut.
It is not an inn. It is just a straight up tavern.
Okay.
And you see a sign on the front of it that reads as where'd it go? It is the Bloody Boar Tavern.
That's exactly where moving is.
Mooney's like, meat! Yes. You get there and you see Mooney like walking into the Bloody Boar.
He's like already there.
Okay, all right. So I make mental image notes
That's awesome.
of the two people that wandered in,
Okay.
so I don't forget their face and or what they're wearing. I come back to my senses. I look over at Balthazar, who's I think. Did you leave or did you stay with us?
No, I'm there.
Okay, and
Waiting for my honey glazed kelp.
and Nakma, and upon further inspection, everyone hates this place. We should go.
But I was
looking forward to my acorn.
I just watched a bunch of people leave the place where nobody comes here. But they do. There's a place nearby called the Bloody Bull. We must go there.
All
I
right.
saw two people.
Let's
We
go.
need to go check them out.
A couple of people with like the most grandiose owlbear feathers ever
Oh, jeez.
walk in and they're like, "Ah, finally, good food.
No, seriously.
Oh, they look over at you. I've never seen this place so full before.
So I'm like,
And you won't
know,
again.
some-
Excuse us.
Some meat does sound nice, like. and,
Chair.
It's like the only noise in the room.
Yeah. Nakma's chair.
It's just coming out with like steaming platters.
It's just K-Ring.
Kelp.
He comes out and he's
Yeah.
like, all right, who ordered the eight?
They
Where are
did.
you going?
And we're just gone.
Give it to
I
the.
left some gold on the table though. I don't want to leave without paying.
So nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not even thinking of that.
one day.
Nothing a Minotaur would
One
think of.
day, Karen, people will appreciate vegan food for what it is. It's not just a healthy lifestyle, it's also sustainable.
Maybe next time, Karen.
Balthazar shivers.
By the way, to viewers at home, it's not sustainable. That's a lie.
Yes, it is a lie.
That's an unfortunate truth. Nothing against vegan food.
a hard to swallow.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You all
Disclaimers
leave.
against pagans is none of the Chronicles of the Coast.
Okay, now I gotta come up with another imaginary
Coast.
tavern.
We're not
Which is-
friends of vegans.
My fault.
I don't care what you eat.
I've had,
It's all
brought to you
as long
by
as you're still
carnivore.
alive.
I've had decent vegan food. It's just that some vegans are kind of
Off camera,
pretentious.
let's talk about this
There
some
you
more.
Yay.
Chris can chime in.
Somebody likes vegan food.
Speak your truth, brother.
I used to like someone who was a vegan, but anywho, let's
Okay,
continue.
there's nothing wrong with that.
I
Like I
happened to
said.
live with them for multiple years.
But they became malnourished and didn't make it.
Let's
Is
talk
what
about
you're
it
saying?
later.
No, you got a minute. I'm trying to write down all the details for this fake tavern.
Alright. So there is something called fake cheese, and it's really pretty good. And they make fake cheese pizzas, and they're pretty good.
I
I have craft too.
have had fake cheese pizza before.
And I currently am eating nothing but soy breakfast sausages
Mm.
because I am trying to not eat red meats. Because cholesterol.
I'll eat it for you.
This is why we talk about it off camera, because this is not very cool.
Yeah, and
Right, 'cause of
and
the
now
Look
blood
at
yeah,
this
Dude.
42-ounce steak,
Yeah.
guys. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I got two
Yes.
of them. Look
I
at
know where
this.
you're going with that, and you're right.
I put bacon in between
Yes,
them. I just hamburger. This is my fantasy. I hamburger them together and I just start eating it in front of you guys. I'm like,
That's great.
oh,
as we walk in, that's what you're doing.
yeah.
You're just making a fucking embarrassment out of yourself. You're just like, ah.
Yeah, dude, I unhinge my
commercial.
jaw and open it
Fantastic.
backwards.
Gulp.
It comes down like a stapler.
Everyone is impressed. Everyone's like
Yeah.
clapping
It-
with the giant.
I've never seen a dragonborn do that before.
Yay! The Drake, everybody!
Oh no.
Don't insult him.
Hey, you guys chose to come to a good place. Ah.
Is the vibe in here just like immediately better? There's like
yeah.
music,
It's
people are
cheers.
drinking.
So
Yeah.
you get here and you walk in and you see the Drake doing exactly that. You move into a place that is it's upbeat. Business in this place is looking up. They're getting a lot of people, a lot of foot traffic, and everyone just seems to like come here. And you can tell that this is the place where people come to forget about the trouble of yesterday. As you walk in,
Very
you
cool.
hear that there is, among all of the other patrons, there is several conversations going on. The barkeep, for example, is giving a young patron advice on how to woo members of the opposite sex. The youngster listens intently, taking in every word, as this young adult is like, oh, booze, right? That's it. And a fast horse? Drinking it in. The bartender himself is a dwarf. His
a lot of
name
bad
is
weapons
Thorlin Runechip, which you gather by the fact that this is known. It's Thorlin Runechip is on a plaque somewhere, I guess. Sorry.
Says owner and
Bad
proprietor.
world building on my
Yeah.
part. You know what?
It's at
You
the
know
door.
his name is Thorlin Runechip because you're psychic.
Yeah.
Good old me, Thorlin
just knew it.
RuneScape,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just guessed his name.
sitting around
You're
inside.
spot
That's
on.
the enchantment on his
It
bar.
happens.
Like when you walk in,
Nobody knows
it
my
just
name.
whispers in your head.
Don't you want to go where everyone knows the bartender's name?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somehow I just know.
Sakma wants to be the bartender.
And tonight's dinner is rib roast with kidney pie and mint pea soup.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
All right, so I spied. Do I spy the two people I
Yeah.
noticed? All right. Hey, you want to do something a little different?
Let's go.
I was thinking about just dragging one of them out of
That's different than what we normally do.
here. Well, the way I'm going to do it is, yes.
All right. Let's go.
You got my back?
I got your back. Let's
All
go,
right.
buddy.
I walk up behind one of them, and essentially I'm going to cast Hold Person on them.
Okay. Two people sitting at their own private booth, drinking, waiting for their food. You walk up, and they stop to look over at you,
I go to the other one.
And I'm
you
like,
know,
stop.
and you cast a spell.
Yeah.
on them both.
No, I can't target them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What do you do?
I got to roll a saving throw.
Let's see what happens.
I
first.
failed.
What are you guys?
So they.
No.
Watching him walk across the room.
I say to the other guy, just calm down.
That guy's using magic! The entire bar stops what they're doing, and everybody stops and looks at you.
Can I have a reaction? Because I was
Yeah.
obviously paying attention.
I just saw him cast a spell.
Silence. I'm saying before that. Okay, like
Bar
in that moment, can I? Because I was obviously.
I knew what Cormac was gonna do. Like,
I'm actually a tavern bro. Let's do
I
this.
will follow up his spell with the spell command and say, silence.
To the other guy.
To the other guy.
People at the other table, 2 feet away, are like, hey, he cast a spell! The other guy doesn't say anything, and the other one's like frozen, and his beer is pouring out of his mug.
It's
Like,
okay. His grandmother sent us for him. He's in a lot of trouble. Both of these two boys are. They're supposed to be studying for school. Instead, they're here drinking. I think it's best if you just mind your business and allow us to take care of ours, which is these two boys here. We'll get them home safely. You stay and enjoy your drinks, and everything will be
I
fine.
put the hood over the gentleman who's frozen, and I essentially start walking them out.
Deception check?
Neckmire is just like eating our meal looking at this.
No, so
No.
Telepath-
I wanna, like, make a bunch of noises.
telepathically, I let you guys know what's happening.
I want to distract
pretty high.
Say, boys, it's happening.
I mean, we see this happening in front of us. Guess we're not
Yeah.
staying here tonight.
It's not an inn. I mean, you could stay on the floor if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so this place is, like I said, there's a lot more people in here. And you have to convince all of them that what you just said is true.
You said it was loud in here?
Yeah, and, and
Happening?
somebody yelled out, that guy cast a spell! Because wizards walking into a place and casting a spell on random patrons is going to get a lot of attention.
Well, you heard what I said. I focused on those two, and I told them just calm down. Basically, we're here. The boys' grandma sent us, and we're gonna get them home, and everything's gonna be fine. And you know what? Drinks on the Black Lotus.
Lotus, everybody.
Hey!
Yeah, like that's your fucking cue, everybody. Like telepathically, I'm like, cheer, you fucking fools.
Hey! Why are you coming into Thorlands and causing trouble? This is where people come to forget about their troubles.
Well, that may be the case, but homework isn't exactly trouble, my friend.
Well, then, it can wait until tomorrow or later. Right now, these are paying customers, and you're interfering on my business.
I'm sorry, Thorlin. I would love nothing more than to disinterfere with your business right now, which is why I think it's best if you just allow us to
I
take
think it's
these
best if
two.
you take a seat
we
and
can
you
go
wait for
ahead
these
and
lads
leave.
to leave of their own accord.
Oh, they want to come with us, I assure you, Thorlin, because it is in their best interest as well if they come with us.
Oh,
And
but
in
you're
fact,
casting magic.
how much do you think they would have paid for their drinks tonight? I will offer you the same amount times 2 to just allow us to leave.
I am
How
not
much time
a
I owe for
harbinger of criminals.
We are no criminals.
You come in here casting magic, influencing the minds of the young people. People who are just trying to relax after a hard day of alchemical studies.
I understand where you're coming from, but we have a job to do, and I would really appreciate it if
This
you
is
allow
the
us to do
only,
it.
the last time I'm going to ask you to sit down, order something, or see
I've
yourself
already
out.
ordered.
Then sit down and enjoy your meal.
I-
This is where people come to enjoy and forget about troubles.
Are you going to allow me to make a persuasion check at all, or no?
He's pretty pissed. So I'll let you make a persuasion check.
At disadvantage?
No, just a high DC.
Dude, use that inspiration.
Oh yeah, I got DM inspiration.
Did I say that carried over?
Yes.
You did.
It was right at the end of the last game.
Come on.
TC's like 30.
You give him like guidance here.
I'm a little busy. I think guidance is concentration.
It is.
Yeah.
16's good.
Yeah, you needed it.
Yeah, that gives me a 21.
You come in here casting magic on other people, influencing them over homework.
It's not homework that I'm
You
casting the
said-
magic over. It's the grandparents' wishes, my friend.
People in my tavern are under my care.
Very well, very well.
Fine, when she files a missing persons report because they haven't made it home in 3 days or whatever it is.
Well, then I'll
Is
be
that a
happy
threat?
to
What
speak.
was it she said, Cormac? 3, 4? Was it possibly 5 days?
I was hoping to avoid this mess, really.
We were just trying
They'll
to
be
be
back here shortly.
I'll speak to the constable when they come in. If you got something like that, business, if you're a bounty hunter or you've got actual real business, and everyone knows you come to Thorlin first. You broke rule number 1.
Well, I apologize.
Whose
for breaking
name is
rule
above the
number
bar?
1. Honestly, I knew it was on a plaque somewhere in the bar, but thank you for pointing it out above
Whose
it.
name is it?
It's clearly yours. I apologize for just bursting in here and casting
Magic, don't we, Cormac?
You understand that means that this is private property, don't you?
Absolutely, and I would never
Never want to take away your, rights of property and other things.
things like that. You can,
Everybody knows the rules of my tavern. Who are you to come in here causing the scene?
and I'm sure they were difficult rules to come up with, Thor, and I
Look,
apologize.
if everybody started casting magic and starting bar fights like this, they wouldn't
Who's
forget about.
fighting?
They wouldn't.
Dolan, no one's fighting.
Magic starts bar fights.
No,
That
stop saying that word.
Every time you say that word out of
The corner of my eye.
I see my old friend
I got.
doing the bar fight.
I only got several.
It's going to get out of hand.
I've only got a handful of rules from my tavern here. Only a handful.
Don't you say it.
As Nakmar
One
reaches
of
out
them-
Mooney's
One
food.
of them is
Please don't say.
It's steak and bacon.
that designated
Bacon's fine.
horse carriage drivers drink free, non-alcoholic, and the other one is no magicking the other patrons. Look, I understand.
Has
You
he?
might have meant well.
relief.
You might have meant well,
Okay.
but I attract a lot of frat boys in here, right? I don't need no frat boy casting suggestion on the young female clientele. Doesn't fly with me.
I assure you that's not what's happening here.
Rule number 2, no magic in the other clientele.
Okay.
No magic.
You can, if you have words for these gentlemen, you can speak with them when they leave.
Come to Dolan first, no casting magic. I got it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Was it hard?
I'm sorry, man.
Was it hard?
You didn't, honestly, you really could have just let us go. It wouldn't have cost you any, I don't know really what the big deal is, but I understand your rules.
This is
So
a.
fine.
This is a respected establishment. Now, I-
treat us
This way over at the.
vegan establishment.
Okay.
Karen's desperate.
It's pronounced Karen.
Tomato.
Do
Look,
you even serve tomatoes here?
I will show you. No hard feelings.
Ships tomatoes.
Your first round's on me. Please have a seat.
I was looking
No
forward to
magic against other customers.
the. Okay. Okay.
And let's start new.
Okay. Okay. You know what? It was. It was a mistake. Clearly.
What are the size of these two guys you just did that to? Or
Also,
was it
oh,
one person?
Also, now over a minute, and he's like, and they both look at you, kind of like in horror and fear, like.
I give him the undead face. Hi. We need to talk.
What did I ever do to you? Why did
This is how we make friends.
I couldn't move my body? Oh, I was like, have you ever had sleep paralysis before? That was horrifying.
It's a new lesson.
That was a traditional page handshake. In Page, many of them suffer from paralysis of one sort or another.
From one aristocracy to another.
And our friend here happens to be from
Page,
I myself am.
You cast a spell on me yourself. You told me. What was that about?
Well,
I found myself unable to speak. All I wanted to do was ask you, hey, what are you doing?
would you like to learn how to do it?
It's cool, right?
What? Oh my God, you're sociopaths, aren't you? What's wrong with you?
You're still alive, so clearly not.
There's nothing
What?
wrong with us.
Have you guys read our book, How to Make Friends and Influence Others with Magic?
And violence, magic and axes.
What my friend Cormac here says is true. We simply want to talk, and to be honest, we didn't think you'd be open to that idea. And, well, now we still need to have that conversation. So, here we are, you and I, talking, hoping to get to the bottom of something that is really heavy on our minds. Way
Look,
heavier
if
than
this
you,
is
Cormac.
if this is about buying his book, I'm not interested.
He'll give you a copy for free, trust me, there are plenty.
It's just the cover page.
Yeah. No, it actually has very little to do with his book.
But magic, have you ever thought about just introducing yourself?
Hello, my name is Balthazar.
Hi, I'm the Drake, master of the Drinking Monastery.
Oh, we're a bit past this now. I appreciate your effort, but I will shake no such hand, sir.
Well, perhaps we haven't quite reached handshaking levels of friendship yet after what just happened, I understand. But some of the best friends are forged out of fights, disagreements, and squabbles, my friend. Let us not quarrel here in Thorlands. You heard the man. Let us forget of our troubles and enjoy our time here. And let us buy you a drink by way of apology for what has happened.
Hold on.
I
I'm
think
sure you have an assignment that's due.
I think, Jot, that they should buy a whole meal. Anything
No,
they
I have a
want
better
for the
idea.
night.
I'm sure you have an assignment that's due. I'll do it for you. Whatever it is. Just give me a minute, I'll take it.
He's a master.
Some troubling equations.
I'm sorry. I meant to just take you outside and have a chat. I didn't know everyone here was a mage and knew what magic was.
Promise we weren't going to hurt you.
Most people are not mages here, but it's not hard to recognize a magic spell.
Sometimes.
The lights, the words, the booming
I
voice.
thought it was loud in here. Anyways, yes, I'm happy to help you with your studies.
Actually, that would help. We do have a problem we've been unable to solve. We have been given a bit of a riddle,
Excellent.
and it has to do with forging a key of some sort,
Arcane or physical?
physical, through alchemy.
Oh.
There's a lab set up not far from here, and our master says that only those who wish to reach the inner cloister must we must seek him through the sum of his parts.
So what is he made of?
Our master?
Some of his pots. It's a riddle.
Yeah. That much we figured out. Well, I mean, we've tried to figure it out, but God's help him. Our poor friend,
We scoot our tables together when we do this.
Brenthor, our good friend Brenthor, he's still toiling away, but I think that the process is driving him mad. We came here for a drink and a bit of respite to relax our minds before we go back at it.
Well, more minds make light work.
Do you think that you could solve the riddle?
Sure, we can.
We escaped a citadel full of riddles.
What?
Yeah, the City of Bones. We conquered that citadel.
You might not know,
Skulls.
but you're speaking with the Black Lotus.
You've been to the City of Skulls?
Yes.
Oh, what was it like? I have heard tales of such a place. Is it true that it is as lawless and disorderly as possible, full of cutthroats and horrible orcish monstrosities? I hear that the orcs there could rip a man in two with just their
the
hands.
food's here. Lovely.
Thank you, Thorville.
Extremely
Yes.
overrated.
It's completely true. All of that you heard.
Incredible. And so you've been to the Citadel?
Yes. It's no longer there.
Like
Not.
what? The second-hand Citadel?
No. The Citadel of Skulls.
If you must know, it was transported elsewhere.
Remarkable.
Yes, quite.
I've heard that no one has ever escaped it, which leads me to believe that you might be liars.
Well, we are no one.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Oh, that's quick, clever. Look, they started off with magic. I don't think we should trust them. But what if they say? What if it's true? He thinks he can forge the key. No, it's
Show them, Mooney.
no one can forge this key.
Show them what we have
It's an
forged.
impossible riddle. It's not meant to be solved.
Cormac forged this, and I pull out the storm, and as it glints inside the candlelight, I guess, right? You can see Snack's eyes for a moment.
What magical illusion?
This
Such
artifact.
a spell is easy.
This artifact was forged by my hands
Sure.
inside the Citadel.
Show them all the.
Millions of souls trapped inside.
Oh, okay.
It's a snow globe.
Yeah.
There's a snow globe inside,
Yeah.
and they're all in there.
10 dudes in the bar like, more magic!
Soul globe.
It's not a spell this time, Thorville.
No, it's just minor
Soul globe.
illusion. It's
Yeah.
just minor illusion. Oh, a clever parlor trick. What if it's real? Oh, there's no way that's real. No, what if it?
If you two can't recognize the power
It's
of this
very
item
real.
by merely looking at it, it's no wonder you haven't yet been able to solve the riddle.
That's
No
true.
offense, but this is clearly an item of power, my friends.
And I am in your debt. We owe
We
this
do.
to you.
We do. We owe you. Let us repay
You this.
All right.
He comes with credentials.
I have heard something about the Black Lotus, but I don't know if it's you or not. I don't have any identifiable.
I just stand
My
up.
book hits the table. I
Nakla
flip
just stands up.
pages,
He's
pages,
looking for it. That's awesome.
pages, until we get to the Citadel. And I flip it open to the Citadel, where there are detailed descriptions of how we exited, the pictures, the riddles, the artifact, the altar in which it was created, and I flip it back and close it.
He explains that the Citadel was actually a phylactery.
Aww.
Right?
Listen, man.
You can see where the soul's nexus was.
This might be enough, right? That ritual of lichdom is all ours.
No, I don't say anything about that. That's nowhere in the book.
You see the book scoot out a little bit, and you push it back in.
No, not that book. Didn't know.
I definitely saw something that had to do with liches on there.
I don't know.
I think
if
I
I've
saw the word
actually
lich.
Told
Get
anyone in
stitches.
the party what the book's about.
You didn't. You haven't.
That I know of, I don't know that you
So
have.
let's
You
not talk
really-
about that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I think we know that it's a relic of your god, though. But that so there's could be some assumptions tied into that, but not like this is what it's
we
about.
haven't talked about
Yeah.
it.
Hey, what's the difference between science and science?
You are a fool.
Oh.
Do you know to whom you speak?
I am.
Was that Jesse to John, or was that
The
Karen?
Drake
character.
Oh my
Drake
fucking
hairline.
god.
Just pinky nail.
Just making sure.
But not here.
I am an apprentice.
That's not even magic. I should have just led with that.
Oh shit.
I
We
am
could've
an
done 'em
apprentice
both in.
of a
bad.
great apothecary.
All right.
In a Marth, they call
Okay, I can see you're not impressed. Fine, fine. Allow us to take you to the tower, and we will see if you can pass this riddle and lead us to the master and forge this key.
Great.
Yeah,
Let's
have
go.
you ever been to Kelmoira? I mean, we met a lot of alchemists already.
I've never left the city.
Oh. You should get around more, bud.
You
What
should.
about Snob Hill? Surely you've left Snob Hill.
Should. Oh, we never crossed the river.
Gods.
Maybe you should.
There's plenty of culture here for us in Skyfield. I don't know. I think we should travel abroad.
I believe
No.
you should. You should go to
Absolutely
Mintios.
not.
Actually, no. I think you're right.
Mintios?
I think it's best if
That
the both
Dust
of you
Bowl
stay
goblin
right here.
infested hole?
Goblins.
That world would be better off if it was sunk into the ocean.
Oh my goodness. Salt.
Don't talk about his mother that
Salting.
way.
Yeah.
Those are fighting words to the Minotaur, by the way. You're lucky he hasn't struck you dead.
If
Yes.
I wasn't a knight, he would be dead.
He's a noble knight.
He shouldn't complain. Yeah, it's only the truth.
He's so tiny.
From a scholarly aspect.
The Drake can put him in his mouth.
I chose correctly the first time.
I believe you did, but
Come,
it
let us
seems
go
as
to
if
the
we
tower.
need them now. These are like the
Not really.
Dickier Bryson Byron. dude.
Right.
These are like the fucking.
I thought we were gonna sleep tonight.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, they're Jot and Donlin.
You can
Jot
sleep
and
while I work the
Donlin.
puzzle.
I definitely
They're
could.
going in
They're
the tower.
fools
I'm
and
coming
fools.
with you.
Right. But we have work to do.
Mhm.
You can rest.
What about the other crew? They don't know that we're infiltrating now.
So tell them you have the stone.
Are we truly?
Papa Gator. This is Papa Gator. We're heading into the tower.
Where'd you get two sending
The
stones
schedule's been moved
Well,
up.
Obsidian gave us
Obsidian gave us to them.
one,
Gave
to,
them
one
to
to each
us.
party, right? Because they work 2 ways.
from? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Who has the other one? Obsidian?
I'm guessing
The other
Alan's-
party, I hope?
Alan has one,
Okay.
because we gave one to him way back when.
We know they're paired, so it had to be
Aye, my lord.
the 2 that she gave us.
Papa Gator is
Yeah.
moving into the what now?
We're moving into the tower. Over.
Aye, my lord. We are on the waterfront. We are talking to a camel.
What?
Proceed with caution. We're moving into the building now. You guys need to catch up. We'll come up with a scheduled strike at 600 hours.
Okay. Cool.
Aye, my lord.
like it. I like it.
600 hours is a long time from now. See you then.
Mm-hmm.
Over.
600 hours, dude.
Hopefully he tells that to Xanord, who's a military man.
All right, we got one more cast for Sending Stone, guys.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's great.
600 hours.
So yeah, we should definitely proceed with caution ourselves because I could use a rest. I guess we already rested. We're fully rested, right?
I don't know. When did you rest?
Yes.
Yes, we're
On the travel.
on the
did
travel
say-
here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's.
Cool ship. This magnificent
Yes.
Widowmaker.
The flying sheep.
All right. So we're gonna proceed to this tower with Jot and Donlin.
You get to a tower.
Yep.
The front door is thick oak slab with cast iron hinges and ornamentation across the front. White stones stacked in a round circular structure towering up about 150 feet. It's more narrow at the base than it is at the top. Up at the top, crenellations and I forget the name, but supports that come out from the sides radiate all around the tower, doubling in size up at the top, creating a much larger chamber. The windows up there are stained glass, thick and barred and curtained. No way to see into them.
Okay.
So there's a door on the bottom or some such
A door on the bottom.
All right.
Oak door.
Hey, Cormac, I've been wondering about this. If the two groups don't, like, communicate with each other because they're against each other, how's the other one going to know when the other one's missing?
I'm sure they have informants.
Talking about the two devils.
Yes.
They do talk to each other.
I thought they were competing.
But they still run. It's a common enemy thing.
So they're both competing to make another key?
Perhaps it may
maybe.
appears to be that way, but that's a good question. Though. Like, how do they? What method do they use to communicate?
Well, you remember Olaf said that they're Finn and him have the key.
Have one.
I'm whispering all this.
Mhm.
inside
Actually, we don't
Brock's
even need to
head.
whisper. Yeah, we can.
We're
Yeah.
telepathically bound still. We're waiting for them to open the door.
Yes, they open the door.
Okay.
My hands don't fit inside of a Pringle can.
That sounds like a song.
Can I get like a vibe check? Does this feel like a trap?
Insight?
They turned it on us.
That's okay if it did.
They were always a plant. They knew that we'd go to the first
They
people to
saw
leave.
my owl coming a mile away.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
It's a couple of frat boys.
Yeah, they really want
They-
to help with their homework.
They can't even plan their next Saturday night.
Animal House.
All right.
And they trust us.
Yeah,
we're
you just
just-
offered
we're
to
here
cheat
to
on
help.
their homework.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet.
they're frat.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Yeah. Let's go in.
You step inside and you are accosted by the harsh, acrid scent of various chemicals, tonics, and tinctures bubbling away. There's different alchemy stations all over the place, but you can tell that none of them are very sophisticated nor advanced. Along the back wall, there is a staircase that clings to the wall and circles along the wall up to the next floor up above. Several students in this floor toil away at their concoctions trying to produce adequate results for advancement in their alchemical field of study. Jot and Donlin take you up the stairs to the second floor, and once you reach the top, you see that there is much more advanced alchemical equipment, as well as large chests, cabinets, and cupboards of various ingredients. This floor itself is for the most part abandoned, except for there is a sitting couch off to one side where a person, a young student, clings to a blanket, his face sunken in sallow, his eyes dark bags around his eyes, and he coughs with a handkerchief. And he pulls it away, and you catch the slight glimpse of blood in the handkerchief.
I'll go over. Hello there. Are you? Clearly, you're ill. What ails you?
I couldn't solve it. I couldn't figure out the riddle.
And so, what are you suffering from?
I don't know.
Well,
We're all, that's Elfid. He's been working the chemicals since yesterday.
Well, doesn't look like you're going to be working any chemicals anymore. Poor kid.
My body is weak. I think I'm dying.
Sure looks like it to me.
Mooney, the Drake. I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to this.
It's Master, Grandmaster Drake.
It's
I
soupy.
refuse to call my friend Master. Do you truly wish that of me, Master?
Yes.
Come here, Master.
Yes.
Please,
Taz, the
Master,
twice
come here.
reborn.
Yes, okay, it's a little pretentious. You're right. Can we just go back to calling each other our names?
The Drake is my real name, and if you can't accept
Oh
that,
my God. Would you please come over here and see if this man is poisoned?
okay. Is this man poisoned? I check.
Please check. Check his. Look at behind his ears, in his veins. I
I
don't.
pull out one of his eyes, lip
Oh
on his
my
eye.
gosh.
No, no. Let me make medicine check?
Medicine check.
Sure. All right. Great with that. Totally. That's a 14.
He's dying.
I told you.
Is he
No
poisoned?
fool can see that.
He's dying.
Yeah, he's totally dying.
Well, I can
It's not
tell he's
poison.
dying. Do you know that it's not poison, or do you just know he's dying? You
Can I
don't.
tell if he's poisoned with that check?
Are you trained in medicine?
Yeah, totally not.
I think it's contagious, and you need to evacuate the building.
I'm trained in survival, though.
Yeah, survival's not going to cut it.
I've seen plenty of people poisoned from eating berries and junk like that. I mean,
Doesn't look like
dudes,
it's poison from eating bad berries.
So it's not a poison from consumption.
He does not have consumption.
No, like from consuming something.
I know what you mean.
In front of him, all of the alchemical agents.
Yeah, there's alchemical reagents everywhere, all kinds of them. There's also a large apparatus which looks somewhat like a forge combined with a calcinator and an alembic. There are glass tubes coming off in all directions, filled up with large vats in different directions that are filled with a clear gas. You can't tell what's in them. Although several large glasses, they are all labeled.
Cormac, perhaps using some of these supplies, you can come up with an antidote or a counter agent to whatever it is that ails him.
Well, perhaps solve the puzzle.
And even making a ledger, boy, of your actions.
Yes, I've kept astute notes.
All right.
Give him to Cormac.
I'm gonna try something. Clear. I jam my hands into his chest really quick. God.
And he coughs up a lot of blood, spits it right into your face.
I do.
It's poison.
And I'm gonna drop.
I'm not gonna
Besides
use
a
it.
jelly.
Second
Oh,
level
it's
spell if it ain't
That's
fucking
fucking
poison.
5 points isn't this disease? You're like, yeah.
Does magical key healing work?
Do you have key healing?
Yes.
Since when?
You see that elephant guy back there at Eldar? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he taught me.
Nice.
I'm gonna another thing too, but I'll show you later.
While it seems to revitalize parts of his face, he's still obviously dying.
Well, it's not looking good for Doc Holliday over here.
Taz walks up and he's like,
He got some.
show me how you did that, Mooney. I mean, it's just a big one of these.
No,
And then-
I used key for it.
Key? I got like, it's not exactly key, but it's something. Taz is like, and I use lay on hands.
Oh, a better version. I see how it is.
It's like, show off.
I tried to neutralize
Typical Grim.
a poison affecting him.
That's good.
You cast your lay on hands and you neutralize poisons. And he kind of perks up a little bit. I feel really bad still.
Man, the gods want you dead.
So it's not going to be easy. Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm sure.
Cormac, you've been busy doing things with all this stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I will be scanning his notes. Is there more to this puzzle?
Give me a
He looks good enough.
intelligence check.
Straight intelligence.
He looks good
I
enough, Taz.
assist him by organizing the notes into readable, like, small bits.
Okay.
But in organizing them in a
It's not a
category.
skill check, it's
Bite
just an
sizes,
ability
yeah.
check.
There's no ability associated with this.
I organize the pages.
No skill.
Straight intelligence.
All right, here we go.
Come on, buddy.
Oh,
There.
fuck.
It's +7, so 13.
13's not going to do it. You go through the notes and you see that he has been working with an extensive list of toxic chemicals.
Do we recognize any of it, like from what we saw inside the Citadel?
With his 13, Cormac recognizes some. He has been working with things such as arsenic, lead,
Jeez.
cyanide,
Lots of
as well
poisons.
as all kinds of different base metals, mercury,
Chlorine.
lots of chlorine even, different types of gases.
And
This is what they're trying to use to create a key with?
What if it's made of flesh? Like
Alright.
a flesh
Well-
key?
The mold. The mold is in the crucible.
What's a crucible, Taz?
He just died.
You guys know all about mold.
His eyes roll back and his last
almost
breath
died.
gives out.
yeah, hopefully
this
it's not
kid's a
that
goner.
kind
He
of
said mold. Flip the tables. Cover my mouth. No, cover Taz's mouth.
I believe he's talking about a
Hey,
mold
guys.
for a key.
He's dead.
He died.
Just watched it happen.
Bloody hell. Ilthid,
It's all your
he
fault,
was so
Taz.
close. If anybody was going to get it, we thought it'd be him for sure.
You narratively killed him, Nakma.
Well, you're already
No,
dead.
he was
How about
dead.
you make us that key then? You
Right.
promised to help us cheat on our homework?
I did.
Well, first things
Whoa,
first,
this is
we
your
don't want to end up like old Ilthid over there.
Right, so we'll stand back over there, and you let that guy mess with it.
I'll be your lab assistant.
Very well. Well, he said that the mold was in the crucible, so perhaps he was able to create a mold. I'm going to start checking out the stuff because there's got to be some type of metal that they're going to be using at some point. So, with
You
like
start
my
going throughout the entire place investigating stuff, and you recognize that there's all kinds of different things here for what they are. You see that there is carbon, you see that there is iron, you see that there is gold, there is silver, there is mercury, there's tungsten, there's all of these different base metals all organized into large charts. And they have different large canisters of air, and you can see that these clear canisters are also marked. You see oxygen, nitrogen, helium, argon, xenon,
Man, they're good.
and that these canisters seem to work like a carboy, where you pick one up and you can screw it into place on the top of this crucible, as well as other different ingredients. And you see that they are marked with all kinds of strange symbols as well. You see that one of them is marked with a Z, and it says Z boson. And as you open up the drawer, there is like a glass orb with a literal storm, a lightning storm trapped on the inside. You see that there is another glass orb marked with an F, and it has what looks like a raging fire on the inside. You find water, you find earth and air, you find one that gives you pause. You've never seen this particular symbol before in your life. You have no idea what it could possibly mean. And you hold it up to Cormac, trying to gain some insight. And you see this is pretty terrible, but
oh, fuck.
I don't recognize it from a Marth, right?
Sorry.
you don't recognize it.
Yeah.
Not with your 13, 14, 15.
Straight intelligence, whatever that is.
And that particular symbol is also labeled as alpha particle.
Okay.
Do you have any sodium bicarbonate?
Oh, you mean the magic bubbly light powder? Oh yeah, it makes quite a show when we mix it up with vinegar. It's remarkable. It was the first thing we tried to do when we tried to make the key. Didn't work, but it was fun.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see the mess out of the crucible over there.
Yeah, you see another one of like a key mold that's on the ground, and it's just covered in like all of this baking soda and vinegar,
Yeah.
still bubbling.
So obviously they're like novices, so they've got like kind of the right idea of the process, but the refinements or whatever is like what they're missing. So Taz, using his skills as like a mason and somebody who knows about like brickwork or whatever, like I'm gonna try to inspect the kiln or whatever they're using to fire it with to see if maybe there's like a flaw in its design or something that they missed that's causing it to not fire properly.
Give me an investigation check and add your proficiency if you are if you're not already proficient
I am proficient.
in investigation.
Not in an investigation, but like I'm trying to use my skills
Yeah.
as a mason.
That's what I'm saying. You get to add your proficiency to your investigation for this.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Fuck. Natural.
Natural 1, dude. I hate that. Oh.
That kiln is solid.
Oh,
That die
my
just dropped.
fucker,
on the one.
dude.
It didn't roll. It just said.
Didn't
"You're
even
going to
roll.
work."
And watch,
I'll
just gonna
make
like.
a
I just
perception
gotta
check.
see
Is there
what.
anything outside?
Oh.
So bad.
Is there anything that nobody else can see in this room?
It's just the ingredients in here. I'm not even going to ask you to roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't see any kind of secrets or whatever. There is a door, and it has a keyhole of sorts, but it is...
There's no way to go up any higher either in the tower.
Nope. You got to get through this door, and
That's-
you can,
that's
looking
what
at the
key is
door,
for.
looking at the door, you can see that there's some powerful enchantments on here.
Okay.
Yeah. Door's enchanted. Did you see that? That's what the key's for, huh?
Why don't you just kick it in with your key, Master?
It won't work. I think there's some sort of enchantment here that'll blow up the whole room, maybe.
I was only joking, but you do have key.
What of the?
It could be
I've heard of a spell
your
called
key.
knock. Do you possess that? I mean, we could try and dispel the magic of the door. I've seen you do that before.
Shouldn't work around the puzzle.
I mean, I'm sure you're right.
The point is to solve it. I'd like to do a series of arcane and investigation checks.
On?
The reagents, the puzzle, the book, the notes,
What if
everything that's on the table.
What if it's the amount of it? Like the sum of its whole?
Looking at the notes, it seems that this person was trying to
hole
use
in the door.
different ingredients in order to try to create a key through this crucible and the mold. They would put a material inside and combine other materials for fuel of some sort or to create a metal amalgamate and hopefully get the key needed. But so far, all attempts, it seems, have been effortless. There's quite a few different chemicals and materials, so there's a lot of possibilities. And it seems that the person was not able to be insightful enough into the puzzle. I am, what was it? What did I say? I am the sum of the parts.
To seek me,
Mm-hmm.
you said seek me with the sum of my parts.
Yes.
Okay.
Seek him.
I may be
He's the sum of
Seek him
reading too
through
much into
the
this.
sum
All right, but
of
just hear
his
me out.
parts.
Devils, above all, are tricksters. They're liars, right? So, how funny would it be for this devil to set these people on a fool's errand, constantly putting together different mixtures of chemicals that will never work when all they really need is a simple key?
Okay. So look around the table, look underneath the chair legs,
I looked. I didn't
look
see anything.
for a real key. Fashion one.
I begin casting a spell. Wait, hold up.
First of all, are there like discarded keys and shit around here?
Yes.
Okay, we gotta gather them all up. Every obvious key that's like everywhere around
I
here.
like the weird, like, when I see
It
when you
won't
take
be
the
made
key
of
to the city.
iron.
Yeah, it's like a comically large key, like as long as your forearm.
Okay.
So and there's just a ton of them, and you gather up like close to 100 of them. And Balthazar's over there like, nope.
No. I want to put all these in a bag.
Okay.
I want to get them in a bag.
And then I'm just
Just like,
You
Get
have
the
you have
key
about
order.
25 gold worth of keys.
okay.
Whoa.
I gotta
get it out of here.
Get the
I'm like,
blade.
He's made of
I
bone.
get
Get
it.
out of here. I throw them out.
I get them out of the tower or whatever. Okay.
Oh, who's throwing keys?
I come back in. And I'm like, okay. And I like draw like the symbol of like a key in the air. And I'm like, Anastellian.
Show me what I'm missing. Find me.
And I cast locate object.
And the closest one is the one you threw out the window.
Yeah.
I threw it far enough that I can't sense it.
You can throw 1,000 feet.
I mean, it's not that far. I didn't throw it. I walked.
Did you mean to say the key?
Yeah.
The key to this door.
You said a key.
You get nothing.
So there's no keys in here.
Yes.
What if we just make a simple key?
Too bad it couldn't tell you like what objects to use to make it. That would've been cool.
What about these reagents here? They are there nicknames, anything that would be anatomy of a devil,
You look at
Yeah.
the
like devil's
Right.
horns,
You look
devil's
at-
skin,
You
devil's.
don't see that, but
tongue.
you look at the
Devil's tongue.
table of reagents again, and you see that all of them have like their common names, such as nitrogen, and then you see a symbol underneath, and it says N.
Oh, like the chemistry table.
Yeah, periodic table of elements. Everything has a letter.
I don't know any of this stuff because.
So how do we spell Paimon? Or Zagon, I'm sorry. It's Zagon.
Or just the word pots.
You got it backwards again.
Zagon is here, right?
Yes.
So
So we play Scrabble.
can we spell Zagon out of any of these?
So you find yourself one of the balls of lightning known as Z boson. You find silver. You find one of those orbs with the strange symbol that I showed you on paper,
How does it spell his name?
and it is also has a symbol of an A for alpha particle,
Oh.
and you find a canister of nitrogen,
Um,
which would be Z, AG, A, and N.
did he ever try one of these combinations before?
Yeah, the guy on the table.
Yeah, like oh, let's check his book to see if he tried
It's
this.
not in his book.
I think we may have figured it out.
Well, Cormac, check out the big brains on you, bud. That's why we keep you around. Puzzle solver.
So, you guys should probably move out of the way.
Oh, right. Yes, that's it. I'm going to.
Good.
It might explode.
Mm-hmm. Is there like a?
Just bring me up if I
Is
fall.
there like one of the rooms or whatever that's like lead lined with like a piece of glass so we can like see?
Yes.
You know.
Yes, sir.
But they
Right.
never
The
used
glass-
The
it.
blast
The
room.
myth-
It's like brand
The
new.
Mythbuster, like
Yeah.
The blast shield room.
They used it
Blast
to store their
screen.
beer in. And that's why the dude got sick, because they didn't know to fucking.
Anyways.
I go to work. Before I start, can I do a check to see if I know of any volatile combinations with these reagents?
Intelligence check.
Not letting me use skills today. That's
It's
rough.
not an arcana.
It's not an investigation or history.
Science.
No.
You got your science skill, bud?
Oh.
10.
You do not know of any dangerous reactions with these chemicals.
Outstanding.
Although you do know that nitrogen itself is inert and doesn't react.
That's good.
Unless it's like a nitrogen compound, in which case
Uh,
that could be incredibly unstable.
I combine them in the order of his name.
Before he does any of this, I collect all the calcium bicarbonate I can.
Just to try and clear out of the
10
room.
pound bag.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, anything that's explosive, that's a great idea. Move it off the table.
I thought it was just because of like my fit that I had over you having a 10 pound bag of sodium bicarbonate that one time.
I don't remember. Was that for Cyrano?
Yeah, like I have alchemy reagents. I should have this. I'm
Oh,
like,
I said
that's
it wrong.
dumb,
Yeah,
but
so
all right.
sodium
It's all right.
bicarbonate. It's all right.
Anyways, so
I
you
create a
gather
safe
up-
environment as best I can.
You gather up an orb that has the store
sodium,
money
sorry.
inside, the Z boson, and you place that inside the crucible, and immediately the energy of the storm releases into the tubes, and you see it energizes the whole forge. You place a lump of the metal into the mold of the key of the silver, and place that into the crucible as well. You close it and lock it in place. You take the alpha particle, which is this glowing ball of green energy, which is kind of makes you guys feel slightly sick from where you are, even behind this lead thing. But you're immune to poison damage, so you do not get radiation sickness.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The devil's
Skin
core.
starts slipping just a little bit more on my face.
You
Just
place
gets a little dry and
Everything's
flaky.
great,
you place
How many
that,
sieverts?
Dry and flaky.
you place the alpha particle inside of the second container of this crucible. You have storm and radiation now that channel underneath and combine this sort of bluish green glow throughout the entire crucible. And last, you screw in only one canister of air, and it is a canister of nitrogen, which you can hear flood in the chamber. After a moment, the sound of rumbling and the door opens up.
That's it. Just the door opens.
The
It's not
glow-
even the key.
The glow dissipates. No, not that door. The door to the crucible.
Oh, okay.
The glow dissipates on the crucible, and you have there a key made out of silver.
Fantastic.
Yay.
My spell is like key.
There it is.
Fuck.
There's still a loud crunching.
Is that
Mackma's eating boom corn.
okay? This is fantastic.
This is
Your
cool.
science.
All right, take 5.
That's
Yeah.
science.
Let's take 5.
Take 5.
All right.
Addicted to the boom corn.
Back in a
Hands up,
minute.
everybody.
Who made this?
And free.
And we're live. Welcome back. So,
Thank you, DM. I feel welcomed.
do you?
I
Good.
do.
Roll initiative.
Yeah. You fool!
You open the door. You ascend the staircase up to the upper echelons
Ascend.
of this tower, at which point you come across the sanctum of its main proprietor. That's the wrong word. Its main denizen. And as a old man, kind of an olive skin tone, long beard, turns and looks at you. Yeah. Whoa. Somebody has finally solved the puzzle. Welcome. Oh. It was not meant to be a group project. But, very well. You have entered my domain, and I shall bestow upon you knowledge of the alchemical sciences. Come, sit, and prepare for a lengthy sermon, for the Philosopher's Stone is not easily covered in a mere 12 hours.
Okay.
So, what you're going to want to do is start with human urine. Yes, I said human urine. And when you take that, you're going to distill it down to its base process. You're going to need roughly 12 gallons of it. Once you do so, then distill it down to a white powder. No! No talking in class. May I continue? I'm offering you the Philosopher's Stone here.
Sorry, we haven't introduced ourselves.
You have to do roll call if it's class, right?
I absolutely do not. What are you doing with your hand? Put your hand down.
Isn't that how you ask questions? You raise your hand?
Don't you usually, like, greet the teacher? What's your name again?
In our heads, this guy's rude.
I swear to Satan, if you ask for a syllabus, I will have all your heads.
In our telepathy, he's swearing.
Is this
wouldn't have
course
been dead.
graded by curve?
No!
Satan.
What? Oh, that's right. I forget where I am sometimes.
Are we getting course
Does-
credits?
Hold up. Does Taz know what the Philosopher's Stone is?
Intelligence check.
Intelligence.
I think Taz is from a time before Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, isn't it just
Oh
like
my
old
God.
timey shit and like Mark Twain?
No.
You're
You're
rolling
right.
really good tonight.
The steamboats and stuff.
So mentally, Cormac just says, "Look, let me take notes of what this guy's saying for a minute. We might be able to glean some information.
Oh my God,
I
but
asked him a
Cormac,
question.
what if it takes hours?
It sounds ridiculous,
You
but
said
I'll write it all
12
down."
hours.
No, dude.
He rambles on for a very long time, and
He
you're
didn't even
taking
introduce
notes,
himself.
taking notes the entire time. He goes on and on about alchemical processes and all of these rare reagents and how they react with not just the material world but with the soul, and how the Philosopher's Stone is a philosophical object, a physical object, and a white powder, but also at the same time the process changes your soul and who you are, and it's a transformation of both mind and matter, and and he doesn't stop.
The Philosopher's Stone sounds like crack cocaine.
That's what it sounds like to me. I was just thinking
Sounds
that.
like a phylactery.
Sorry.
It's a
What he described,
factory.
it could be used as one, I suppose. What he
Like soul coins? Like they
it just
build
it takes
up?
a long
Gold
time.
coins.
I don't know, but it's information that's kind of
Cocaine.
interesting for Cormac.
Like Cormac
It
could
is.
probably sit here for the next 12 hours to get all the information, but you can see that everybody else is like at this point, you've got to pee, you know, you had like a
Still
lot
asking
to
who
eat, to
Satan is.
drink when you're back at the tavern, and and this guy doesn't stop. And he only stops, like pauses briefly to look over and see that 3 out of the 4, well, and plus the 2 guys in the back, 3 of you
That
are
guy
not
died
taking
for
notes. He continues rambling on once again about alchemical processes, now going on about quicksilver and brimstone.
Tess, I'm not this kind of monk. I can't handle this.
How long do you sit here? and
I let
listen?
them know that they should try and explore.
I try to sneak away.
I just get up and leave.
For a couple of minutes, he
Gotta
doesn't
pee.
notice as he's going over equations and mathematical symbols on the chalkboard. Eventually, he does turn around to make eye contact once again, and he sees that two of you are up. He's like, hey, hey, hey!
Bathroom pass.
No bathroom
Too
pass!
late.
Guys, I'm sneaking.
You
Back.
fail! And he begins conjuring. What he does,
Wait, you
he
fail?
points at you and says, fail! And he grabs at a necklace, and he pulls a string off it. And dangling
Oh
from
my
it-
god, it's
Dangling from this necklace are 3 very ornate jeweled scarabs,
Okay.
and he throws them.
Is this a spell?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
is not a spell.
same thing.
It is not a spell.
Oh crap!
And as he grabs the necklace of scarabs and they fall and roll onto the ground, they turn into imps. And one of them is Zakthwitz. And it points back to Zagon. Lord Zagon.
I killed that one right now.
Silence, you imp! And I cast command.
I kill it.
I
kill
command
it before
him
he
to
can speak.
silence.
I hit it.
While he's doing that, I
fucking hit
command
it.
him to silence. Are we rolling initiative?
It sounds
If
like
you're
it.
attacking
Because
him,
I don't want him to say shit.
He's attacking me.
No, I fucking hit him.
you see that he does this. So, interlopers,
Shit.
intruders. Now you roll for initiative.
But we were on to something.
Classmate. I just had to pee.
I stealthed.
Said I'd be
I said
back.
that clearly.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
Fine, I guess I'll kill
little
you now.
bastard. Are
I
you
get
going for
advantage
Zach? Because if
on
you're not, I am.
initiative.
No, you go ahead. I mean,
Alright.
Good
I
roll.
tried.
19.
Thought I could
Thanks, sir.
silence him forever, like the mafia.
Better.
Oof.
All right, big boy.
I got 16 for initiative.
19.
Come on.
That was a 3 plus my 5.
I'll take that. Above average.
8.
3 plus 5. Oh, what's your dex mod?
Plus 5.
Do we have a map?
Yeah.
Am I faster than this guy?
Not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
He's an old man, right?
Where did it go?
Turns into a buff
He's
wizard.
so old. He only knows Tensor's transformation.
And also can, fight in the middle of, like, the Dringy Monastery, like, battle royale. That was the same old man, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Different old man.
That was the tag team duo with his son, that old man?
Oh my god, was it? I thought it was like that old guy that we
That's
accidentally
the
got.
only
him-
old guy that was at the
No, I thought it was the
monastery.
one we accidentally got, like the ticket.
Yeah, it was the same guy, right?
Oh, okay. It's like, no, father.
You ready for this?
Father.
Oh my gosh, where is it?
Oh.
Oh. He's been holding on to that all night.
Wow, wow,
Set the ambiance.
We got disco lights. I love it.
Can you make it like siren, kind of like? Sounds
I
like
can
there's
do
a
a light
battle
show.
going on over here.
Alexa, give us a light show.
Okay.
Alexa, play human music. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, Alexa. Alexa, stop. Oh no! Alexa, stop!
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
Oh my
He
god.
knows not what he does.
That's very true.
Sorry, Chris.
I kind of like red.
Sorry,
So
stream.
Keep it red or do you like purple?
Red's cool. I kinda
Jesse,
like red.
Jesse was thinking purple because it made
Yeah, it's like red alert.
Red works.
Red's
Alexa, fire photon torpedoes.
Oh no.
Oh.
Firing photon torpedoes.
Oh, too much fun.
Oh, super.
Too much
super fun.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't want me to have one.
That's
Oh,
cool.
the map looks fantastic the way it is.
Sorry for everybody at
You
home
do
who's
that.
listening to this next to an Alexa.
Yeah. Oh
Can't
shit.
answer that question.
I
We
know,
talked
I was
about that.
telling Jesse that. yeah.
That's funny.
Can't answer that.
I got a +3 dex. You got a what?
Plus 5.
So I'm going to be adjusting the command words
Drinks
on that.
ahead.
19.
He's ahead by a
19 for
tail.
Nakma.
Yes.
That puts you down
Yeah.
below
I
them.
know.
Wow.
Cormac, you were also at
19.
like a 19. I think Nakma probably has a higher dex.
I don't know.
16,
I think I'm +3.
17.
No, I'm 14. Yeah, he has a higher dex.
Plus
All right.
2 versus plus
Ooh.
3.
But it doesn't matter. If he wants to go first, I will let him.
Turns out.
He's got something
turns
to
out
do.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Where's your guys' minis at?
Hiding.
You're so
Bugs.
chivalrous.
Oh.
These are the
Time to
imps.
fight that
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
And
Cool,
the
dude.
illusion of the old man drops.
Oh.
Oh my lord! It was
Look at
him.
that sexy villain.
His-
Look at the size of that frickin' sword.
Does his chair turn into Pride Rock?
Like
Holy
that too.
crap.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Pride Rock.
Yo, you went up to go potty, so you're like, oh, no, that was not.
Yeah, we're like trying to sneak around.
That's
Both of us were.
awesome.
I was at the table.
Look
Very
at that.
cool.
Big fucking.
Holy moly!
Big ass sword. You just
What
standing there on a rock.
Okay, so
Shit.
I know what my action has to
It's just
be,
a focus.
but it's gonna be
I'm
funny.
gonna banish that motherfucker. Well, I'm not gonna do it. Nobody's gonna do it.
We'll see.
Nobody's gonna do it.
You're right. Monsters are first.
He's unbanishable.
He's in an unbanishable circle.
Confirmed by the DM. He's unbanishable.
Hey, hey,
That's not Pride Rock. That's Unbanished Rock.
Yeah.
where are those?
Can't get me out of the rock.
Where are those two guys?
Excuse me for blowing everybody.
Scarabs?
You want them too?
Oh no shit.
No, he wants the two.
Oh my
guys.
god, they're
Sorry.
gonna stab us in the back.
Who's gonna step us in the
The
back?
cultist,
The
right?
kids.
We gotta shut the door.
They're not cultists, they're just kids.
Wait, we have the only key.
Where did all
They didn't
my-
follow us in. I told them I was gonna do
Yeah,
it
we
for
were
them.
all listening to the lecture at the same
Yeah,
time.
but we closed that
So
door.
we're
that
giving
behind
the
us. We have
bugs
the only key.
food with these children,
Okay.
these college kids.
So Balthazar is saying that he didn't allow the kids to come through and we shut the door.
We have the only key to it.
No, they came in.
I don't remember him saying that out loud, but that's what he said.
So, with a bolt of lightning, he
No.
launches his hands out and it strikes the two kids in the back, and they turn to stone.
Oh, he hates
Just rude.
He never liked
I find your lack of studies inadequate.
Wow.
He's a bad professor.
Wow.
He's a failed professor.
Okay,
Rough.
so what we have here, first and foremost, is the monsters get to go first. With one more quick bolt of energy, not from him, Zaxwitz and two other imp demons begin growing and twisting. And Zaxwitz makes eye contact with you, Balthazar, and he's like, I've been waiting a long time for this. And then he morphs into a much larger type of demonic being.
How dare he?
How dare he?
I can't believe it. When you think you know somebody.
What are you doing, my old friend?
We should have took a long rest while this is going on.
You used to work with. We did take a long rest.
We did. On our journey here.
Zaxwitz and
You
his
shouldn't
two
have any
other
resources
allies
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
begin casting spells.
Oh, who does Zach? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking cast counterspell on Zaxwitz.
You cast Counterspell and Zaxwitz. He's in the middle.
Okay.
Okay.
They go first? How?
And then the other two continue casting their spells.
Got anything?
Okay. Zaxwitz was, of course, targeting Balthazar. The other one is targeting Nakma, and the other one is targeting Cormac. Two spells go off. They cast darkness on you.
Cast darkness on who?
Us.
Nakma and Cormac.
Okay.
There is a sphere of darkness cast upon you.
All right.
Oh my god.
Does it move with us, or is it just an
Yeah.
extra
Yes.
effect?
Fixed to you.
Fine.
Yeah.
I don't need it. I don't need to see.
I use my free action
Big
to yell
ass
out,
motherfucking minotaur.
Cormac, Zakowitz has to die soon. Otherwise he'll blow this whole place to smithereens.
Oh no shit! It's an alchemical lab. Oh my god! This is not good.
He's been waiting for it
Yeah.
for a long time.
Oh fuck, dude! This is a promotion for him. This is his passion.
He's delusional.
You have fallen
Laughs.
right into my trap. Nakma, you're up.
There's no saving throw for darkness or nothing?
This
No,
is not
cool.
good.
I know, right?
That's cool, he says. Well, I mean, I can see you guys through it.
Right.
That's a
All
good
right.
point.
So, I know my directions. I'm a Minotaur, and I know where that bastard devil is.
Yeah, directions.
Yeah. So I will. What is that? A table right next to me? Crap on it.
Yeah, fuck it. Put them all
Yeah.
in darkness.
Yeah, that's where
This
I'm
table
headed.
has a bunch of crap on it.
Oh, thank you.
Where you want to be? Where you want to be,
I
mate?
want to be.
Yeah, sorry, you were right there.
Oh yeah.
Badger Sack says, alchemy,
I'm
biznitch.
just gonna attack. I can only get to. Oh wait, I got. I'm only gonna go to there because that's as far as I can get.
You go to attack Zaxwitz.
Raging.
Arr.
Sparks of lightning. Coalesce from my tips of my silver horns.
Roll
even
with
though that's kinda-
disadvantage.
Why?
Blind.
And how do you counter that?
With my reckless attack.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm reckless
So you
attack.
roll
1d20.
1.
You straight.
Come on, man. Roll that 20. Oh, good roll.
It's probably gonna hit.
25.
Roll your damage.
25 is a hit.
So, and I will be shocking him also.
So when you rage is when you apply that damage,
Right.
not with your attack.
Not with my attack.
So facto shocko.
I
So he
can't
needs to
see.
make a save
No,
against
not
his
with the-
lightning.
no, there is no save for that.
You just
I was
apply
wrong.
the damage?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Okay, so when you rage, roll your electric dice to zap him. And then you hit and do roll that. Wow, good roll. 7.
7.
7 to
Guess
what?
mid-ground.
Electrical damage.
To start it off, and then
Yes.
he's about to
Where's my
whap.
10? I can't see my. I'm blind in this light. Sorry, guys.
There you go.
Shit,
And
yeah.
that's max. 17 points of damage.
17 slashing damage.
Yes. First attack.
Magical slashing damage.
And this is a silver weapon.
Fair
Is it?
enough.
No, it's not. That was the other. Never
Yeah,
mind. Never
yeah,
mind.
that's a sword. Which you have, right?
I have the Sword of Ancients now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Second attack.
Low power. That's pretty good.
still good.
17.
Hit.
Fudge, yes.
Yeah, more than +7, bro.
It's.
It's a +3 greatsword you're
Oh,
swinging.
shit.
Plus you have your strength
I
modifier.
keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, dude, it's a lot. You should be at like plus.
It's
It's
plus
like
your
20,
proficiency bonus plus the
21,
rate.
you're right, yes.
Is it +11 now?
It is, yes. 15 points of damage.
Another 15 points of slashing damage.
Yes.
Splash, splash.
And
That's a lot.
Nakmon goes up to Zaxwitz, even though in the darkness you swing for what you believe to be his last known
low,
location.
swinging
that
low,
smell.
just running in.
One attack, two attack, it connects with the first one. You use the momentum, the bounce back, the recoil to bring it up and around again.
Feel it.
Cleaving into something, you can't see what, but you hear a crunch and
I feel splatter on my face.
Oh,
Oh, there's hair. I feel it.
he told you he loved you.
Oh, he didn't mean it.
No, he didn't.
Cormac.
They
Mean it.
They always lie with you.
Cormac, it is now your turn.
It is indeed. Remembering their beautiful circular formation, I choose a point that I don't need to see and cast Synaptic Static.
Synaptic static.
They need to make intelligence saving throws. Because they're really good at that, I'm sure.
I'm sure they are, yeah. One thing about old Zaxwitz is he was always a pretty smart cookie.
17 for Zaxwitz.
Fail.
Damn it. Wait, that doesn't do it though, does it?
No, it's 20.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Loser.
Also a fail. 18 for the next one. And a 9 for the third.
And the boss?
Whoa, look at all that.
20 for the boss.
Oh, he makes it. I don't have any way to stop that from happening. right? I don't have any way to make that thought. I will choose one of the monsters. Wait, so if he makes the save, does he not take the damage? Target takes half. Okay. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna add 5 to the boss with my power surge.
5 to
Oh,
his
there it is.
DC.
No, it's just 5 damage. So
Oh, okay.
whatever. Did you guys add it for me? I was hoping you guys would.
28.
28. Okay. So the boss is gonna take a total of. That would be 33 divided by 2 is 16. So it's 16 for the boss and 28, you said?
Yep.
For the other 3. And they need markers on them, please. They now have -2 their attack rolls, ability checks, and constitution saves. Thank you. Let's see, so that was my action.
What about saving throws?
No. Just attack rolls, ability checks, and constitution to maintain. Hey, they need to maintain their concentration.
I'm working on it.
And so if they get targeted, they're disadvantaged now.
Really? On that, even though it's a saving throw?
Yeah, it says as well as its constitution saving throw for maintaining concentration. So just take a d6 away.
Wow.
Not going to need to. They failed it.
Okay, so
Rolled too
boosh,
low.
all the darkness is gone.
Darkness is gone.
Excellent. Now that I can see, okay, so
Yes.
I'll mark this. Yes. Knock button. Yes. I remember being Cole, and I'm like, mages are behind me. It's so great.
Hold on a second. I have advantage on saving throws against magic. I have to roll once more for all 3 of them.
Okay, for the save.
Probably won't get a 20, but no. That was an 18, but that's a no. It's a 7, and that's a no. And that's a 14, and that's a no. Okay, now it's fair.
What's around this corner, and is this the solid wall object right here?
That is the stairs that go downstairs.
Okay. I'm gonna move to about here, and oh, I can't Misty Step because I cast a real spell. I forgot how that works. My bad. I want to be somewhere safe. And then I will hop up and go 10, 20, 30 to the edge of the worm, and I guess that's where I'm gonna hang out. End of Cormac's turn. Okay.
Okay.
I did a bad thing and didn't start my concentration, but this was important.
Balthazar.
Okay, can you move Taz? I wanna get in between Zach Dwitz and the other one there, closer to me. On this side of me, right
That's
there.
Right, close 10, 20, that's about 30 where you are.
Okay.
I mean, that is 30 where you are.
Okay. Taz pulls out the spear, like in his hand, you know, and he like runs one hand down the length of it, and the haft of the spear like basically forms, and he starts spinning it around, and as he does so, he starts like booming out in a loud voice, like a godly voice, and he's like, "Zakdwitz, demon of Seleos, know that you have betrayed me for the last and only time. Cower in fear and quiver before the presence of a true hero, a paladin of Anastelian." As I use my channel divinity ability of conquering presence, I choose all 4 of them within this 30-foot area to make a wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC, which is 19, or they need to become frightened.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What do I got to beat?
19.
19 wisdom.
Yes.
Zach fails.
Cool.
Blue. Wisdom, you said?
Yes.
Blue fails by 1. Green. Fails by 2. And
Come on, big guy.
Zagon.
Come on, big guy. Come on, big guy.
Zagon chooses to succeed.
Oh, Zagon!
Okay. Good bird.
All right,
bird.
cool. Yeah. So those two that are within 10 feet of me have their, also because of my paladin aura from the my oath, they have their movement speed reduced to 0.
Do I get anything from that paladin?
Well, you get what you always get from me as a paladin, but
You're in his aura.
yeah,
So
you're in my
saves.
aura. But this is my other aura that I got.
And you are in my aura, so you're getting electrical resistance.
So they are feared from you, which means they have disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures as long as the object of their fear is in range.
Mm-hmm.
You say that their movement speed is 0.
Yep, and they also take 3 psychic damage whenever they start their turn in my aura.
I'm gonna kill these bitches.
And they can't move towards their target.
And they can't get any closer
They
towards
can't get
me.
closer to the
Yeah.
feared
Cannot
guy.
move.
They can traverse it towards Nakma or me or something, but
They could try, but right now the
They're
ones that
taking
are
up
within
space.
10 feet of me can't move at all. So they're fucking
They're hogging
that's the
the
one you're
whole
talking
room.
about.
yeah. So they're locked down. Those
Conquer.
two, are, yeah. And so that was my action, and that's just my aura. So I do have a bonus action to use. With my bonus action,
How much did you say the damage was? 3?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's when they
It's
start
only
their-
when they start their turn in it.
Okay.
And so with my bonus action, I'm going to fucking hit him with an unsavable or resistible Hexblade's Curse on the big guy.
Hexblade's Curse. What does that do?
It allows me to, against a cursed target, I gain +4 to damage rolls. I score a crit on a 19 or 20, and I gain 10 hit points if it dies.
sweet.
Nice.
Motherfucker's cursed. And with that, Taz.
Choices.
What does it sound like? Taste the curse.
Yeah, with the last like line, you know, and he's like, and Zagon, you will die. And he like slams his spear down into the ground, and a beam of light just like shoots over to him. And fucking lights up underneath his little pride rock right there, and it starts raining. Just over here.
Fresh water.
Yeah.
Some Pride Rock.
Yeah. Exactly. It's holy water. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing else?
You want more? I'm just kidding. That's all.
Drake.
I am going to run and slide across the table. And as I do, I run
sure
up
you
to
mute
Cormac.
Mike.
And once I make it up to him, I have to do this. I pull out the sending stone using my action, and I cast sending. And through the sending stone, I say, Papa Gator, we are go. Take them out right now. If there's no time, good luck. If no, say so now. Maybe we can stun them? Question mark.
He says the word question mark.
I'm a lord.
It's been how many hours since we started this lecture?
Hours.
Like 2.
Oh,
I'm a lord.
I thought we made at least 12.
Currently
was-
involved in a negotiation with a dromedary. And that's all.
Okay. So, I guess with my free action, I yell out, Team B's not ready at like all. Stun him! Stun him! I guess with my bonus action, I have to take the patient defense. I'll bust 1 key point out.
You don't want to move?
I moved 50 feet.
Big bad.
Big Bad pulls out a potion. Do I have a potion? Where's my potion? I had a potion.
Oh, he's science, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't counterspell science.
Pulls out a potion.
There you go. He's figure
Right,
out.
Hold on a second. This is my monologue time.
The 2 statues in the back are like, chug, chug, chug.
Enough of you. And I slap my hand against the statue.
Silence.
And
Silence, you stoner.
what he does next.
Oh no, he's gonna give us the stone cold stunner.
Stone cold.
He it's an action to drink that potion. Does not have a lot of bonus actions, so instead he kind of flies up and
How tall is this?
30-foot ceilings, of course.
Jeez.
No, it's a small
Naturally.
tower. It's like
It's a citadel. It's at least 100 feet up.
Exactly. You can't even see me. So
There's
No,
bell
he's
towers
way
up
up
there.
it's like
Gargoyles.
15 foot, 12 foot. It's 12 foot.
12
he doesn't
foot.
have enough space. Yeah, he's also a large creature, so even if it was 15 foot, you can still stab him in the feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so he starts flapping.
Stabbers.
Where is he going?
He moves forward, and he's actually going to circle around to the backside of Balthazar.
No, son of a gun.
So you got, do I get a little?
He doesn't
No.
provide.
Okay, now what was the black ring again? That means that you can crit him on a 19 or a 20? Okay.
Just you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is going to use a... jeez.
Legendary.
He doesn't like me.
He doesn't have those right now.
No?
He has legendary resistance, but not the legendary
You don't
action.
need to tell me. Don't tell me. Don't give me any more information than I should have.
'Cause I'm gonna use it.
Cormac, stop giving me the play-by-play. Is Taz going to live?
Right?
Bonus action to attack with his offhand.
Oh, jeez.
He attacks Balthazar. It is an attack roll.
It's claws, right?
Whew, an 18 plus.
I get an opportunity
yeah.
to
Wow.
attack.
I hit. I hit.
I
Oh,
get
you
an
do?
opportunity
Nagmar gets to
attack.
whap you.
Whap.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Sentinel.
Is that 19?
You don't get to roll 2 though.
Fuck.
It's only on your turn.
So just one.
Oh, God.
Oh, but you gotta,
Damn.
it's a 16 to hit total if you have a plus 11.
I do have a plus 11.
That's a miss.
It was a lot better a second ago.
It really
That's okay,
was.
though.
Yeah.
Before that 5.
That's
It
okay.
hit the book and rolled back.
It did.
Fuck. Okay,
You're
whatever.
gonna take 10 piercing damage as he strikes you with these clawed hands that rake into and drag and pull out flesh along with him at the end of his black talons.
Make a con save?
You need to give me a con save.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Shit, buddy.
Shit's poison.
Yeah, that's poison, bro.
Those hands look poisonous.
Dripping.
Man, though, dude, how you gonna poison the paladin, motherfucker?
Taz, what kind of devil is he?
He's a poison.
Wait until I resist.
I'll
this
get
one.
to you on that
Stinky
here.
devil.
Ooh, but it's still a
Got that
it's
plus
still
10,
a
right?
14.
14.
Not good enough.
Oh snap!
At the beginning of your turn, you will lose 10 hit points because he ruptured an artery and you are now bleeding out.
Oh.
Can I heal that?
You can try.
You can certainly try. Okay.
Okay, you lose 10 hit points at the start of your turn. Just remember that.
It's like those raptors.
I
And,
will.
Do you have
First
a
a
red
blood
ring
vessel.
for him or something?
Yeah, good idea.
Blood vessel
idea.
bursting.
Got embolism.
That is his turn. That brings us back to the monsters. Now, Zaxwitz and fellow scared companions are feared and cannot move.
Yep.
Yeah, they cannot
I'm gonna
move.
turn this
So
way
instead-
or just for the camera.
Instead, they begin flurrying around, spinning claws and fangs and talons go everywhere, and they, you know, the visual of the Tasmanian devil. They're going nuts. Claws everywhere. They just go into a frenzied spasm. And
like
all creatures of their choice within 5 feet of them must make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh, you weren't expecting that, were you?
that one can't reach me though, right? The one way over
Where
there.
does this one go?
No, he's feared, right? But that one's not immobilized.
He's not
Yeah.
immobilized. So he he can't get closer to me because he's
So
feared.
he
so he's
runs
gotta go this
away.
way. So
Yeah.
how much
Towards-
movement does he have? That's 10.
He's
He
got
has to
30
use
feet.
30 feet of his movement.
he's there.
yeah.
Still
He got
spin
us.
while
Yeah.
we're mobile.
Then
What do we
he
need?
also
Dex
uses the same ability.
Yeah, yeah. Dex
So 2 dex saves.
So I need
No,
a
1
dex
dex save, 2 dex saves,
2 dex saves.
and a dex save and a dex save.
Oof. Real low.
You do get a plus, a big bonus from me.
I get
Only
advantage
Nakma.
on- I get advantage on deck.
Yeah, only Nakma. You get a plus 5.
Gotta be 14.
I got a 18.
24.
15.
And I got a fucking 27. Yeah, I saved.
Those of you who pass take 11 slashing damage.
Fudge
Son of a gun.
muffins.
You're gonna end up at 22 for the 2 of them.
Yeah, I failed, so I take 22.
11.
Yeah, 22 if you failed.
Any other effects?
Fuck this.
No other
dude.
effects.
That's a lot of damage.
This ain't
I
gravy.
need
We
to-
gotta start doing
Wait,
some
synaptic's
dirt.
not concentration.
I made a call.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Nakma.
Yes. I'm turning my attention to Mr. Devil there.
Whose the fuck's turn is it now? It's Nakma's?
Yes.
I'm ready for this, buddy.
27?
Oh, that's gotta be
It's a hit. That's a hit.
Roll your blamage. Apply your shock damage.
2 points.
Snake
Sticky
eyes.
shock.
Man.
How much? 2
Yeah,
Of
two
slashing?
of the
Electrical.
electrical.
of lightning.
Yeah.
And what did I guess? 16 damage for my first attack. Come on, crit.
You said 16
yes.
for the attack
Yes.
to hit.
Yes.
No, no, no.
That's a-
Damage.
Damage.
Shouldn't it be
I hit with like a
2d6s?
26.
It's a
16.
great sword.
Got it.
16 damage, sorry.
I don't know how he's using it.
What?
It should be 2d6s, not a d10.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great
For
sword.
the great sword.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
sorry.
switched to great sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Whatever.
No.
No, it's cool. So what you got there? 15?
15, 26 again.
Fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Fine, I'll do 6s.
Look at that. 11.
23 points of damage. 22, sorry.
What type of damage?
Slashing.
Okay.
Magical.
You said 22?
22. To Mr. Devil-ish shithead.
Yeah, sure.
So what was that, your first attack?
That was my second attack.
Oh, okay.
Don't you only have 2 attacks?
Yes.
What about bonus action? Anything?
What about second breakfast?
No.
That's like the one thing that.
Your wife is making breakfast?
No. No.
What about second breakfast?
Bonus actions. Take the dodge action?
No, that,
No,
I'm
that
good. I'm
takes
good. I'm
full
staying right
action.
where.
All
I'm
right.
good. I'm just gonna hold my own.
Cormac,
Hold the line.
and that ability that you
Hold the
have, that is
line.
not concentration.
No.
Synaptic static is
No, it's not.
powerful.
It's a good
Yeah,
one.
it's very
Yeah.
strong. But not strong enough, apparently. I will start off my turn with a Misty Step. Poof. Poof. 10, 20, 30. From here, I will target the devil and do a cantrip, which I can do that, right? I can do a cantrip and a spell?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Cast Toll the Dead
Oh.
on the boss man. So he needs to make. Oh, wow, wait. Did I notice that they had resistance towards magic? Or can I even sense that?
I don't think you could notice.
Okay, then give me a, what is it, wisdom?
Wisdom.
I think it's wisdom.
Also, that was the Beatles. I didn't say anything about
Oh,
the
that's
devil.
true, you didn't, you're right. Sabers suck, I think.
Gotta be what, 20?
Yeah.
No,
Intelligence?
wisdom.
Wisdom?
23.
I passed.
Okay, no damage.
No damage.
No problemo.
Nothing else.
That's it.
Balthazar.
Aye. Okay, here we go. Here the fuck we go. All right.
Yeah, yo, yeah.
These little fucking psychos could cause a problem, but Taz is going to go ahead and it looks like if I move to the other side of this devil to give me advantage, I'm not moving outside of that dude's threat radius. So I'd like to do that.
Which dude? It looks like you're going to provoke an attack of opportunity if you move almost any direction.
And
Oh
you'll
yeah,
give
I
me
will
a-
from that guy, right? Yeah, that's true.
I'll get one.
I'm just trying to get advantage because I'd love to get a crit right now.
I hear you.
You know what? One attack of opportunity isn't gonna piss me off. I mean, he has disadvantage against me anyways, so yeah, I want to go right there.
They get negatives on their attacks anyways.
What?
They get a -6 on their attacks.
Nice. Yeah, so
Damn.
I got one attack of opportunity, DM,
Okay.
at disadvantage
from what,
Zackwitz.
Zackwitz?
Yeah.
Why is it? Does it? Oh, because she's feared.
Yeah.
And a D6.
Where's
off of it.
Zackwitz at?
In front of you.
Disadvantage and a negative D6. That's a hard one to hit.
Yeah.
That is a hard to hit. Disadvantage and a D6. No. Doesn't hit.
All right.
So now he's flanking the devil with Nakma.
I
Yeah.
get an opportunity attack from the imp for
Why?
attacking
It's the start of the round.
It's
my friend.
You already used your reaction on your turn. Oh, before your turn.
It's
That
the start
was
of the
last
round.
round.
That was last
That
round.
was
Oh, because
last
then you
round.
went, then I went.
Yeah.
I haven't used it yet.
You're right.
No. When a
But-
creature hits with an opportunity attack.
I
It's
think
a
it's when they.
sentinel. It's when they attack anybody
Yeah,
within
but
5
this
feet
is
of me.
this is not their attack though. This is an attack of opportunity.
You have to hit. The creature has to hit with their attack.
Alright.
When you
I
hit a
don't know.
creature with an no, wait, which one?
But
No,
I
it
think
isn't.
it has to
Sentinel.
be. It's sentinel. I think it has to be on their turn when they're using the attack action. It's not an attack of opportunity, but I could be wrong on that.
If it
but
just
that's-
says
attacks.
makes an attack roll or hits with an attack, then that's
Creatures
And the
provoke
target doesn't
opportunity to
have to-
attack from you, even if they take the disengage action before leaving.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
that was
Nope.
the protector thing.
Go ahead. You're right.
An attack.
Makes an
Go
attack.
ahead.
That's it.
just all right. Cool.
Yeah.
Damn, that's dope.
Burn it.
23.
Is it
22.
So you're hitting Zach.
I'm hitting Zach with.
Smoke him, dude.
He's gotten a lot of damage. How much hit
Smoke
points
that
do these
little
things have?
fucker.
Sure.
Why can't I fucking count?
I don't know.
14.
It's not your day off.
Right.
14.
14
Yeah.
damage.
Wham.
to
I came
Zach.
straight here from work. That's
Like the
why.
burnout. I know it, man.
14.
It's usually work on their day.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna make
Alright.
my attack against the devil at advantage right now for my first attack. I'm using my spear two-handed.
Yes.
What's that thing that's on you?
That is
Bleeding.
That's right.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Take 10. He's like, ah, fuck. What's that thing? That's right. Take 10 damage. That thing.
That's right.
You know that thing.
You forgot.
I did. I'm glad you reminded me. I mean, you know, I'm not happy about the damage, but
Sure.
I'm glad you reminded me. Okay.
It's just gotta hurt.
Fuck. Okay. 17 plus, you know, my bonuses to hit, which are like a plus 11, so 28 hits. Cool.
You may continue.
This is where it gets a little complicated.
You said it's fine.
No.
Ish.
Ish.
Okay.
Hovering.
It doesn't really have
It's
room.
Mobilizing,
around the room, so to speak, with its wings.
right? Not its legs.
It is kind of hovering.
Okay.
It's maintaining a comfortable altitude of 4 feet above the ground.
So, bear with me. We leveled up.
If you're hoping he falls prone from falling, I'm going to tell you no.
Oh no. Well, I don't care about that. But
Okay.
okay. So
I'm gonna go ahead and drop.
spell slot into Eldritch Smite.
And so I'm gonna roll the fucking damage of my spear, okay, which is a 1d8. And if I fucking roll a 1 or a 2,
I get to re-roll this.
So,
I did, and that's awesome.
that's good.
Yeah. So that's fucking 7 plus 3 plus 4. So
that's 12 damage from my fucking spear, boom. And then from my Eldritch Smite, I'm gonna roll some damage.
And you get,
Oh shit.
wow, that's a lot of 8s. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's well above average.
Yeah. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 27, and that's force damage. And it is now prone. It's knocked prone.
From what?
Huh? From Eldritch Smite. It's part of the ability.
Without a save? It just happens just like the push one does.
Yeah, dude, that Eldritch Smite hits hard. And you can knock the target prone if it is huge or smaller.
Okay. Target falls prone.
Next, I'm gonna fucking dump a first level spell slot into it for Smite. So that's another 2d8 of fucking radiant damage. I'm sorry, this is a lot of dice, but it's
3.
fun. Oh yeah,
3. Thank you, Dan. 12, 13, 14 radiant damage.
Another
Alright.
14.
Drake.
Good job.
Hold up, I got another attack.
I know. I was just
Oh.
gonna say he's prone now. Dude.
Yeah.
Go get him.
Big
Second attack with
big bad
advantage.
guys prone.
Big guy's prone. He took a
I
knee.
wish I could get double advantage.
He took. What are you, an elf?
Right. No, I'm Minotaur.
Oh.
I hit again, but no crit. Oh fuck!
Who's prone?
You got to add another 4 damage to that from my hex
Big guy's prone.
to the
But,
first
I'm-
one.
Yeah, just leave him.
Yeah.
It's fine. Big guy's prone. Tell
All
us.
right. So
He goes last.
He's gonna take a long time to die.
okay.
Good. 400 hit points.
He's very beautiful though.
Yeah.
I love it. That's an awesome paint job.
Spear damage.
Nice.
Nice
Fuck
roll.
yeah, another 12. Divine smite damage. Still good.
So good roll.
10, 16, 21.
Damn.
So yeah, 21, 31, like 33 damage total on from that, and he's knocked prone.
Nice.
Yeah, he's prone.
Oh wait, another 4, so 26, right? Did I say
Seven.
23? 27, yeah, 27 total damage. So that was
Nice job.
that was my 2 attacks, and fucking my movement. So I have a bonus action. I have a fucking bonus action. With my bonus action,
Do you?
yeah, I
Jesus,
fucking do.
man.
With my bonus action, I've never had a chance to fully load this shit up.
Right on.
Um,
Right on.
I'm gonna cast Hex.
The
I think you're
spell
already
that you've already
concentrating.
cast on it?
What
No,
am I
no, no.
concentrating
That's the
on?
Warlock's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't cast any spells.
He's got
The
he-
Warlock Hex.
Pact of the Blade.
It doesn't require concentration.
Okay.
I mean, let me-
I don't think you can double hex them, but
You-
maybe I'm
it's
wrong.
2 different
It's
hexes.
2 different
Yeah.
hexes.
That's
Okay.
like the magic of the class, baby.
It's true. I've played.
Okay.
I've played that combination.
Um,
Danny's been wanting to do this for a long
yeah.
time.
I curse him. There's no save.
What's the ability that he doesn't have good checks with?
So choose one ability when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. Ability checks, I guess. Let's say.
Dex.
And
Yeah.
Yeah. Dex, con, or
that's-
strength. Or,
Yeah, well, con doesn't matter for ability checks.
Acrobatics
too long
is
and I'll
Dex,
pick
right?
for you.
Acrobatics. That's Dex, right? Yeah, acrobatics.
So you pick Dex,
It's Dex.
not acrobatics. You
correct.
pick Dex.
Dex.
Yeah.
It's the ability.
Yeah.
Okay. Disadvantage on Dex saves. Got
It's
it.
checks though, not saves.
Yeah, not
Dex.
saves.
Yeah.
6 checks.
Checks.
Yeah.
It's okay, guys.
Any
He had
check
3
that
before.
requires Dex.
If it was saves, I'd be choosing con.
All right.
Yeah.
Or charisma, if you want to banish him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Well, it doesn't count. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, duh.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so-
Drake,
or
Drake,
counter
Drake,
strike,
Drake,
right?
Drake, Drake,
Yeah.
Drake, Drake, Drake.
Balthazar's done.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Humans are long-winded.
Thank you for bearing with me.
How far away is the
High level
creature
combat, man.
here from
Yeah,
Cornus?
that was fun.
It's
What?
a lot. Yeah.
How far is this
That
from
was a lot of
Cornus?
damage.
That was a
Say-
fuck
Hell
ton
yeah.
of
Couple
damage.
There
Thirty
are
hits, right?
squares there for you to count.
Yeah, dude,
Okay, so
definitely.
How long
5,
does this sphere
10,
last?
15,
What's fear?
1 minute.
Oh, it's fear.
30. Is Cormac within 30 feet of it?
Probably.
What? It's people I choose if it's the fear effect.
He moved 30.
I just want to know if my
Yeah, it's zap
monsters
30,
are
some
still
exactly
fierce.
It
25
lasts
for
1
me.
minute.
I can't. It's not.
So yeah, they should still be
Okay.
feared. It was only round 3.
Okay. Will you read that
The
ability?
statue of
because
the
I feel
kid
like
that
there's
got-
more to it than
That's
that.
right. Stone
Let's see if I make an
frat
attack
boys.
roll first. So I'm going to make an attack roll with the boomerang and melee. Is that possible?
It doesn't confer the bonuses as if you had thrown it.
Then I'm just gonna use my fist for this. Then I'm gonna do a punch attack. Maybe you know what? I'll bring myself on my tail and I'll kick him with both feet. This sucker right here.
Kangaroo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dope.
Do
just
it.
1d20. Oh, it's a plus 12.
What's the total?
15, 16, 17. Yeah.
Hit.
Nice.
Okay.
Come on, the Drake.
With my new feet crusher, I can push him
Oh,
5
shit.
feet away.
Nice.
So I push him 5 feet this way.
Nice. Now he's out of
Kangaroo
psycho
punch
range.
him. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a D8 of damage, and I do 5
Job,
plus 8.
13.
Sorry.
Get him, Marcus.
Good job. It's 1.
I pull out the boomerang, and he is within range, which makes it so that this throws a disadvantage. I burn a key point, and that makes it so that this attack is... I burn 2 key points, and I make it so that this attack doesn't have disadvantage.
Okay.
So I'm at 7. So let me roll this attack. Okay, yeah, so I hit again, and since I hit this attack, I'm going to use a charge of the Hammer of Storms. I need Taz and Nakma, I think, also to give me saving throws.
What is it?
Constitution. 5, 10,
What the charge
15, 20, 25, 30. I think Taz is just out of it.
He's out of it.
So all creatures within 30 feet of this, which is me, Nakma, the creature, and Zaxxas. I don't know if this one actually gets into it. Pretty close. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's like the edge of it right here.
If Balthazar's not in it, I don't think that creature's in it.
Okay. So that's just because they're on opposite sides. Anyway, give me a Constitution save, 17. Give me 3 Constitution saves, 17. One's for the demon, one's for the creature here, and one's for this creature.
What is this?
19.
I am using, and it's called Snack's Carnivorous Bite. And it's basically the ability from the hammer, which allows you to stun a creature within 30 feet of this one being attacked. A large
I
ringing
will
noise
not
from the
consider
storm
that.
goes off, and everybody hears within 300 feet.
I will not consider that to be a magical effect. I feel like I probably would be justified in doing it, but I'm not going to.
It's thunderclap,
19.
basically, is what it says, like thunder or
I
something.
gotta be what?
17.
Con, you said?
Yep. Oof. I fail also.
Oh, Zach passes. No, Blue. Blue passes. Zach fails. And Zagon. Fails.
Oh, jeez.
I passed with a 19. Colin saves are my thing, baby.
Yeah, I'll take the fail. Okay, how much damage?
No damage to anybody except for this guy, and it's going to be 2d8. I'm also stunned.
You stunned yourself?
Yeah. So
That's snack.
How do you do that?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 damage to this guy.
Okay.
You're using my soul, Snack says. Like,
Yeah, the snow globe. Like, also, like, the boomerang shows up back in my hand again, but I'm just, like, stuck.
Right.
It's the end of my turn.
Stunned.
I'm stunned. I gotta use
The
a
boomerang stunned you.
And the demon lord on the ground is stunned and prone. Doesn't know what's going on. This was not how your first lesson was meant to go.
Yes, it was. It's your lesson.
Oh, John stunned him?
you got a stun off
Stunned,
of
and
him?
he's prone.
off on everybody within 30 feet of that attack.
Fuck
He's prone
yeah.
and stunned.
Did Nakma make that check?
I did. I got 19.
All right.
Whoop, whoop.
And
Don't make me
big
make
bad
all
evil
saves.
guy. Stunned.
Okay, Jesse,
Okay.
by the way, the Conquering Presence, they get to make a save again at the end of each of their turns. So that's...
So they would have been able to make a save at the end of their last turn. So I'll go ahead and do that now.
19 is what they're beating.
1 fail,
Wisdom.
2 fail. That one over there next to you passed.
So he's no longer
Feared.
frightened.
Correct.
But he's
So
still
take
got
the red ring
synaptic.
off.
And he's got synaptic static. That's
We'll
what
leave it
they're
on for
like.
Synaptic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
But he is stunned, right?
No, he's not stunned.
Oh, he's not stunned?
That one was out of stun,
Okay, cool.
and he passed the fear.
Dope.
So
Can I use
Synaptic
one of my
static.
luck points for that? Or is it too late? I've never used luck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
For him to fail. Can I do that? Or no, that's on my turn. Never mind.
I don't
Something
know what
you
you're
can
talking about.
see. Can you do luck with something else? With someone else?
I
rolling
don't
it?
know too much about luck. I couldn't tell
I
you.
thought it is anything you can
I,
see.
I feel
Are
like
you
it
talking
might
about
be,
a
but
feat? What is
lucky.
this? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
My new
Yeah.
feet. Lucky.
Lucky is that you can do it, or you can also force an opponent to reroll.
I thought so too. Is it
Pass.
any
I would
roll
like
you
to
can
use
see?
one of my
Oh no, I got it right here.
luck points
Uh,
to see if he would fail. I think. Do I roll the 20 or do you?
okay. You may also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you. That's not it.
Nope.
Nope.
An attack roll against you.
Yeah.
Well, there's others too. Okay, that's fine. It's new for me, so.
It's still a
just have to
gangster ass
ask.
feat. It's very cool. So, whose turn is it?
Whenever you make. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah.
Back to the
Yeah,
monster.
just
So it's anything you do, but it
Me.
specifically attacks against you.
Right.
But
I just-
all of them, but that one dude is
Two
stunned.
I wasn't
monsters
familiar
are
either,
stunned, hit by synaptic shock. This is like the third round, so it's only 6, 12, 18 seconds in. And feared,
Damn, that's
except
it.
for the one guy in the back who still has synaptic shock.
He's not feared.
He will circle around Balthazar.
To flank.
Yep.
Okay.
And he will make an attack roll against you with a minus d6 to it.
Wow. That's a whole lot.
Well, he's got advantage, so
Yeah.
advantage.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm going to see if my ability recharges first.
Oh.
It did.
Uh-oh.
So,
Spinny boys.
Don't like that.
let me check for the other guys. That's cocked. That one did not. Did.
I like those beers.
It's pretty good. I actually like it. It's mellow for an IPA, which I'm fine
Deck save,
Yeah.
Balthazar.
with. Deck save.
It's because it's only like 3%.
Oh, is it? That's funny.
It's supposed to like taste like an IPA, but it drinks like a pale, so you can drink
Okay.
a lot of them. It's good.
Fuck.
It was good, man.
It's a good beer.
I think.
Oh, Luna.
So the other part about this is I didn't use this part of the feature last time because I didn't have the need to. But these creatures actually get to do this whirlwind and move at the same time.
Oh yeah, cool. And hit things as they go.
So
15.
rather than flanking Balthazar, this guy is just going to whirlwind in place, hit Balthazar, and then scoot over to hit Nakma for a deck save from both of you.
I got a 15.
A 15
They're
is
like taking up all the space.
a pass.
This way?
Should be a diagonal space there, right where that demon's tail is.
So he moved from over here.
Yeah, from right there and go
Wanna go
diagonal
this way?
right kitty corner to get right next to that
Like
other.
this? Through the bad guy?
I mean, he probably has the movement for it, but
I mean, he can move through an ally, right?
he could.
Okay.
Plus the
so
bad
there you
guy's
go.
prone.
He moves through the ally and ends up over here. That's what you're trying to do.
Whatever.
Yeah,
you can do
Opportunity
that.
attack,
Sure.
right?
Go
From
ahead.
you,
From
yes.
me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You want to spin your reaction?
Dex save?
I mean, I
Dex
don't
save.
have any other use for it right now.
Yeah.
Would I have? No, just regular roll. Straight roll.
I think Nakma's within your aura, so you should add his plus. What
It's
is
10
she
feet.
barking at?
Nakma is not
Oh,
within
out of 10.
16.
I don't think it's picking up.
You don't think? Oh, the barking. I got a 16 to hit the demon.
16 is a pass.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
It's a fucking hit. All
20
right.
on my decks.
Okay, you take 11 slashing.
Okay.
And you take 11
11.
slashing.
You should be having that because you're raged. Keep that in mind.
What are you doing in there?
12 damage.
Keeping which?
This damage that you're getting,
Yes.
you're raging,
Yeah.
so you should be taking half of that.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So when he says
Well, it was-
11, it needs to be half of 11.
Oh, I thought it was 22 before.
It was, but
Okay,
you
gotcha, yeah,
saved, so you
thank
took half. Now it's half
I
of
keep
that.
thinking it's
Yeah.
still at 22. Oh, cool. Even better.
Unlike me, who takes 11 damage.
Okay,
For a dollar.
Nakma.
And Nakma will.
Oh man. I can't wait to attack this guy on the ground all prone and stunned and shit.
You already had advantage.
I know.
How much is gonna attack the devil.
Oh man.
Yeah, that always
should be
works out
able
well.
to-
Attack the
He's done,
devil.
dude.
Attack
Should
the
be able to
devil.
just- He's done. Banish his ass. Oh, yeah, that's not automatic fails on charisma.
22
22 is a
Electrical.
hit.
I wonder if there's anything I can do to help you.
for 5.
5 lightning, you said?
Mm-hmm. And we'll do 16 points of damage for the first hit. Second. 25. That's what I did. 14 points, 13 points of damage for my second hit. And I am going to move. I'm going to move all my movement speed
Can you
over to
do
here.
that?
1 attack of opportunity from
Sounds good.
the scarab
Okay,
who slashes at you.
I will take it.
Hmm. That is a total of, no, not a lot. 15.
For the hit?
Yeah, not enough.
No.
I don't believe.
No.
As you move past, this creature rakes its claws out trying to strike against you, but it only catches fabric of your cloth armor
Some hair.
and some hair, and you slip past unharmed.
That's
Cormac.
Get him.
The time to end this is now. I start searching through my book. Yes, here it is. I rip a piece off. I scribble something on it really quick. Rub it together, and as it comes out, it's in the form of like lassos. And the end of the lasso floats up into a cloud, and the 3 lassos, one hits the target of the demon, and the other 2 are not Maxovitz, what's his name?
Zach.
Not Zach.
Zakowitz.
The other 2. So I can target 3 creatures. They need to make charisma savings throw against banishment. Casting
First,
at
Not good enough.
level
scared.
6,
I have to beat what?
20 charisma.
So the big bad
Charisma saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
Shit.
Big bad E and then two
Purple
dudes.
fails.
That
So,
one?
because he's stunned, can
Green
he-
fails.
does he not have access to his legendary
He absolutely does
resistances?
have access to his legendary
I just-
resistance
I didn't know.
and chooses to pass.
Okay.
Well, let me roll and see if I can.
So these 2 guys disappear off the battlefield.
I don't have to choose to pass. I passed with a roll.
There you go.
So you drop the effect
Beautiful.
then, right? Synaptic Shatic?
No,
that's
that
not
lasts for a minute.
concentration.
No,
Oh,
non-con.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
So busy.
You are much more slippier than you look. No worries.
I see this magic takes a toll on you, my friend. You're normally silver tongue.
I get right up next to the demon. I can smell your breath from here.
I smell his fear. Just like
Your move.
Like brimstone.
Smells like papa.
I use my free action. I lean down and I say, "You know, Zagon, what they say. Those who can't do, teach."
Right?
All right. Balthazar, your turn.
Perfect. Okay. Time to fucking attack.
It's prone, stunned.
Come on,
Not
19
ready
or
to
20.
get flanked
Come
by a
on, 19 or
barbarian.
20.
that it
It's
matters.
it's a hit, but it's not a 19 or 20. Okay. I'm gonna drop. Okay, first of all, here's my attack. 8 damage plus. I'm gonna use this one. 9 damage from my attack, essentially. And then I'm going to drop a smite into this bad mamma jamma. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 radiant damage from my smite. And it looks like it was 8 damage from my first attack. $27 total damage. If you're not.
I know. I'm just having all of it.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. That's great. Cool.
Yeah.
He's not even divine, not even radiant damage.
Everything.
I don't like that.
Drink a potion of resistance.
That's what he did.
Oh fuck. Okay, let's dispel that shit. Thank you. What are you talking about? It's a spell.
It's a potion.
That's how potions work. You can dispel them. I don't want to shush. Cormac, I've learned something.
Telepathy.
Yeah, but that's player knowledge. You don't know that.
You're right. Angry.
All right,
It's okay. We'll kill it anyway.
Drake.
My turn ends.
Are you still stunned?
Yes, until the end of my turn.
And you are now no longer stunned. Big bad evil guy.
Yeah, I realized I should have ran away really quickly since I moved him 5 feet and then just threw the hammer from a distance.
Right.
So end of your turn. He's no longer stunned, but he's prone. So he stands up for half of his movement, and he looms up, lording over Cormac. Looks down at you. Looks back at Balthazar. Takes a glance at Nakma.
He needs to look at me.
I think I heard you say this,
Over
but
here, big
he
boy.
used half of his movement to get up.
You did?
Okay, I thought I heard you say that.
Sure is a pretty dress.
Circle of death.
That was like the sound of somebody looking over a menu at their favorite restaurant. So many delicious choices.
You get a multi-attack. By the way, 10 hit points.
You haven't healed yet?
Dicks.
I am going
I've been too
to
busy
whapping.
whapping.
That's a
Although I'm definitely kind of getting close to that point where it's like a heal would be.
I'm going to strike Nakma with the sword as he strikes out and hits with the first attack.
Oh, you just force him to
24.
attack you, and I love it, dude. It's
24
so
to
Barely
hit.
good.
hits me.
I'm going to strike at Cormac with the second attack.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Is it the top of an initiative again?
I got a
It is.
16. Not enough.
Yeah.
No, I'm
not
going to
yet.
strike at Balthazar with a third attack. And that one is oddly a natural 20.
So I want to use my luck die
Oddly.
on my attack.
On your attack,
That just hit
Oddly.
me.
then I roll again.
Yes, sir.
21.
Miss.
Yes.
What's your AC?
23.
Jeez. All right.
It's a natural 20s.
It is, but
Sorry, I
it's
can't help you.
not its stronger attack. So instead of taking 10
attacked
piercing
Balthazar,
damage,
did
it is
20, of course.
let's do it this way.
He rolled a 1. I'm kidding. I'm poor for him right now.
17.
I wish.
17 piercing damage.
Damage.
And another con save.
Okay, let's get that out of the way.
Can you like double bleeding?
Opportunity? No, I used it already, didn't I?
Just a natural 1.
No, it's not a natural one, but I don't
I mean,
think
if you
it's-
have a reaction still, you can use it. I don't remember when yours recharged.
It's every round.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like you'd have to wait until
I
the end.
feel
Okay.
like, yeah, but I feel like you used
I
it right
feel
after
like
your
I
turn.
did too.
Yeah.
That's
On,
why I'm
on,
wondering.
on that guy that moved
Fail.
across.
Yes.
You now lose 20 hit points at the start of every turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yowzers.
how much
Feel like
damage did I
hemorrhaging
just
out.
take?
Uh,
I didn't get a chance to record it yet before I rolled the.
what did I roll?
I think you said. I don't know. I think you said 17.
Sure.
That's what I think you said.
17.
So I don't take this 20 damage until the start or end of my turn.
Start of your turn.
Okay. 17 damage brings me to my knees.
And he will.
won't survive another attack.
Sure you will.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't worry, big guy.
He does nothing.
Yeah.
That brings us to the monster. Zaxwitz.
How is he still alive?
Makes a saving throw.
Potion of resistance. Oh, not
Gives
that.
you a D4 to save stuff? Like,
No. it
What do I got to beat for
has
Zaxwitz to break out of fear?
19.
No. Still feared. Cannot move close to you. So,
As you ever
instead-
were, as you ever always shall be, fearful of me, Zaxwitz. Bow before your better.
That's right.
Zaxwitz casts sleep on you.
I counterspell.
You counterspell.
Yeah.
Well, he has to roll hit points.
No, I just counterspell it.
Okay.
I see Zaxthos is going to cast a spell. I know where I am in the order of things that are happening, and I counterspell it.
That would have been a fun one.
Yeah, whatever. You were going down.
I would have been sad, a little butthurt.
He would have taken damage and woken up, guys.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I'm
true.
using insider knowledge. He probably would have been fine. But
Okay.
it was good for me to counter it.
Yeah.
He uses his.
Because honestly, had he just said he was casting a spell, I was going to counterspell it. I don't need to know that it was sleep.
Right.
He uses the only thing that he can
Spell
do
marked.
then. After casting that spell, he instead uses an ability to escape, and he teleports
Gone.
60
Back
feet
you go.
away to
60.
a location of his choice outside this building.
Wow.
Okay.
Tricky imp.
That's good.
You coward! Leave me here to fend with this meat. All right, back to Nakma.
You know.
Remember, Nakma, don't kill him. The other
Taz
team's
is
not
just
set
like,
yet.
Cormac, he has no
What do
idea.
you mean? They gotta die at the
I
same
can
time?
still see him,
Yes,
that little
that was
shit.
part of the rules.
Seriously?
Yes.
God dang it.
Swing away, Nakma.
That's what I'm doing.
That doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's a 20, almost a 30.
Advantage?
What did you roll?
17.
Oh, it looks like a single digit from
That's a
here.
9. Electrical, 5.
Nice.
22 points of damage for the first attack.
How much?
22.
Is
Slashing.
that counting your lightning?
Slashing, no.
Not counting your lightning.
Right.
Got it. Oy.
Attack number 2. Come on, critical.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, shit.
24.
Another hit.
18.
18.
slashing.
Another 18.
And
How many
that's
times have I taken
it.
damage? 4.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. No. No.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Moving on to Cormac.
Okay.
Moving on.
I was gonna do something, but no. It won't work.
Cormac is going to probably move over to his friend and give him a heal. That's what I'm going to do.
Moving over to Balthazar.
Cormac reaches down and provides you with a heal. But it's Testicus magic, so essentially it's like reverse time. So you just heal, like, your wounds just kind of like stitch backwards.
Okay.
It's a big one, it's 4th level.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Do
4. 6. 9. Come on. 13 plus 3? 2. 13 plus 2.
so 15 total. I like it. I like it.
Not a healer. I'm not a doctor.
DM, does that solve my internal bleeding issue?
It does.
Oh, fancy.
Hey.
That's real good.
So it's actually 20 plus more than that. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you done good, mate.
I do my
So that thing's off you then.
best to maintain.
Yeah.
So it's 10. I'm gonna roll back over to try and maintain my physical flank with Balthazar if I can. And that's my turn. That's what I do over here. Wait. Yeah, that's an action. Never mind. I thought I was doing healing word. No, that's actual heal.
Drake.
Yes. Drake is back.
He's big enough to hit around Cormac, right?
Yeah,
He still
There's still
gathers
plenty of room.
some
you
sort
can
of
go down
cover
here
from
if you
Cormac.
want. You can flank with Nakma.
I'm
I just
throwing
didn't
I'm
need to
throwing
because
an-
he doesn't need it.
I'm throwing an object, that's why.
Oh. Well, yeah, you better miss me.
Yeah. Okay, so 5. Does that help from there?
How
I mean,
much
it kind of
taller
it's
is
kind of
he?
there, but like Cormac's like big.
I don't know, it looks to me like you made it worse.
You've got like a whole bunch of movement, so just say I move to where Cormac isn't in my way.
Right here.
You got 50 movement. You can go anywhere in the whole
No,
thing.
okay, so there's a difference between like how far away he is and how far I have to throw this.
Oh,
so I'll
right,
use
right, he's
4
gotta
key
have-
points instead of 2.
Okay.
Got it.
I don't know what you're doing,
Okay. So, jeez. Cormac, damn you and your fucking big ass cape. You move directly in the way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get here. Is Cormac in
Okay.
the way?
No.
In the way of what?
Thank you. I throw the
ranged
boomerang.
attack? It's a large creature. I can't obscure him.
Partially. Half
That's what
cover.
he said. So, anyway, first attack and second attack, which is a 12 and an 8, does a 22 hit or 24?
24
so.
hits.
I hope so, yeah.
8. So it is a 20 hit.
20 hits.
Okay, both attacks hit, and both attacks do
Sweet.
2d8, so that's 48 damage. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then I get to add 9 to that.
29.
29,
Nice shot.
baby. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so 2 boomerang shots come back. It's like, pow, pow, just like Link, you know, inside of like the dungeon.
Yep.
Then I use 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to make it up to him.
Hell yeah.
I can't use Fury of Blows because you have to do it immediately afterwards. So Patient Defense as I bust another key point out.
You could still just do one bonus action unarmed.
Oh yeah.
You
If you
Could,
wanted. I'm just saying
yeah.
technically you just can't target with the flurry. Yeah.
No, just
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the Patient.
Do what you're gonna
Page
do.
defense is a good bet.
Yeah.
I like our odds right now,
Dude, he's
dude.
about to blow us up.
Yeah. Did he just grab some type of fucking reinforcement
Checking
over
the
there?
monster manual.
Yeah. What have I overlooked?
Just gonna throw a summon elemental potion on the ground.
Mm.
It's top of the round. Nakma's got his.
What kind of potion does this guy have on him?
What do you call it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the kind that can be dispelled.
Mage Slayer. So I was thinking of. So if he tries to
If you cast a
bust
spell,
out,
you get to
just
whap him.
Whap him.
Whack.
Fudge, yeah, you do.
It's like
what-
that whack-a-mole.
What are you doing there? It looks like you're casting a spell. Wow, you're not. Yeah.
He's not. He's gonna.
Yeah.
You think?
Big
Cat.
bad evil guy.
What's he gonna
Gets
do?
to
No,
go.
you didn't.
I cast
No,
counterpunch.
You didn't.
Reaches into a pouch.
Oh no!
Pulls out a plastic jar.
No,
Not a
no!
plastic jar. A glass jar.
Oh, he's an
Unstoppers it.
Oh, he's an
I've created
alcoholic.
plastic.
He's really stressed.
Is that Conjure Aid?
Busting
Yeah.
out the moonshine.
Oh no!
Tips it back and swallows up a foggy-looking mixture.
No, he doesn't.
Gaseous
Come
form.
on, what a
As
baby.
he gains the effects of the gaseous
Yeah, of
form
course.
spell.
We can't let this happen.
He's gaseous.
He's so gaseous right now.
And it's his turn?
Yeah.
Well, that's his action. Now he has movement.
Fucking do.
Doesn't it
300
take like a
feet.
while to turn
Well,
gaseous? Isn't it
Nope.
like a 1 minute?
Gaseous form, you have like 10 feet of movement.
Yes.
So
you
he's
are
not going
moving.
anywhere fast.
So find a jar
still
and put
hit
his
him.
Can we
ass
still
in
hit
it.
him? Can he take damage in gas form?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's
so.
like half damage, which he's already been taking half of, so I guess it'd be a quarter damage.
You can only move 10 feet.
You're not getting away.
Yeah, it's like 10 feet. It's
How
or
about
maybe
we-
15.
Yeah, we gotta let the DM tell us what's happening, I guess.
As he
I
takes
started doing about it. It's pretty good.
I feel like we're affecting things.
Yeah.
You just trap him in a
Guys,
barrel
it's only
at this
12
point.
feet up. You just go through the top of
Oh,
the
there's cracks
ceiling.
right above
If
us.
there's
of course.
cracks,
Look at that owl-sized crack up there.
yeah. This is a pretty well-made building. Zactwitz was in here, so it's
Yeah.
got to be well-made.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gotta have
It hasn't
alchemy
been
walls.
blown
Yeah.
up.
I mean, we know all about alchemy walls.
Mm-hmm.
He goes
Yes.
up,
Oh, of course.
There's no,
finds the ceiling.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of
Yes.
opportunity.
Attack of
From
opportunity.
all 4 of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to cast a spell.
Oh, fuck,
Didn't
yes, you do.
somebody-
I'm gonna counter it. Or dispel magic.
We all have
I think
advantage,
I can-
right?
It's a
Because he's
single
surrounded.
It
every
is.
single time you can fucking banish him.
And I'm already concentrating.
Oh, yeah, you are.
But
Well,
no,
all
dispels
advantage,
is
right? 'Cause
single
he's
target, right?
surrounded.
I can dispel with
yeah,
with
you could choose a
War
spell
mage?
effect.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
counter
fuck
I'm gonna
yes,
dispel him.
dude. Oh, this is gonna be good.
I'll go first.
Yeah, go.
Can I go first?
How does that
Actually,
work?
I don't know.
I'm gonna let you all roll a d20, and that would determine the order that your guys'
Can I add
turns
dex?
can resolve. No, it's a flat d20.
I go last, I guess. I go last. It's okay. It's probably best that I go last because then he wouldn't move out of your range.
I got
go
a
last.
16,
Two.
so
And you get to make him move 0.
I got a 12.
I got a 2.
So, I mean, like, if he goes, then none of us
Who
get
rolled
to
the
do it.
highest on your d20?
no. What'd
You
you
go
get?
first.
What'd you get?
Roll to
12.
I got a 16.
You go first.
hit. Roll to hit.
Sorry.
That's okay. I mean, as long as it's not him or me, I think, because
Yeah.
we're gonna stop this all from happening. I think.
It's a miss.
You got to roll
You're
with
flanking. You're
advantage.
flanking.
You have any freaking
Oh.
dice?
Oh man.
That's a hit.
It's a hit.
21.
In gaseous form, how much does it?
He takes half of half.
Half of half.
Yeah.
Hit it with a blanket.
All right.
Break it up.
I'm gonna drop my last 3rd level spell slot on Eldritch Smite to knock his little bitch ass prone.
You cannot be prone
Yeah,
when you. Never mind. Continue on. You spend your spell slot.
You know better.
I guess I know better. I mean, what do you mean you can't be prone?
That's part of the
Continue on.
Do it. Come on.
Did
Very
it come
well.
back?
We've got
Very
angry DM. He
specific.
wants this
I
guy to
heard it.
live apparently.
No.
15,
not Jesse.
16, 18, 19,
Part of the spell.
Yeah.
20.
Otherwise, the other guy's going to know.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30,
Has
31,
Balthazar been
32.
gaseous?
I
heard he was super
Yes, it's
gaseous.
all right.
I smell something radiant.
It's force damage. He's resistant to that too. I know. 32
Holy shit.
damage.
So
I halved it all for you. Don't worry.
what?
It's all halved.
32. You can do. the math.
32. So 16. So 8.
Yeah.
Woo! How does that feel?
8 damage.
It doesn't
Oh man.
feel good. It doesn't feel good.
I'm on like the 3rd row of hit points for this guy now.
3rd row.
Yeah, because it was like minus, 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 and I'm like, nope, ran out of room. Start over. Do, 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 do. All the way across my whiteboard. Nope, start over.
Oh.
I roll to attack.
Yeah.
Gosh, dang. Hit points.
Ooh, almost. Well, I got an 18 plus 12.
Hit.
Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. I choose to succeed.
You pass. Wait,
That's 1 down.
I used my 1.
You're one what?
He rolled a 1.
I like
I
you
don't
guys
know.
just inferred that
I
that's
can
what that
choose.
meant.
The important die,
No die rolled.
No,
I
okay.
chose to succeed without rolling.
but I can't use the important
There's
dice.
no
There's
die to
no die to
effect.
roll.
There's no die
All
to
right,
effect.
all right,
Yeah.
all right, all right. So D8 to hit, which is
You could-
not a
yeah,
D8. Sorry,
yeah.
guys. Oh, 1. So that's still 9 damage.
So 8,
3.
4, 2.
2.
I mean, even with all this halving and quartering damage, we've still done like well over 100 damage to him. I have to
Easily.
assume.
Next. My turn.
Continue on.
No, it's Nakma. Come on. Okay, that's got to be a hit. That's a hit.
His movement becomes 0 now. Is what that happens when he hits it.
You're going nowhere.
Oh my
true.
god, dude. He said,
So I don't get mine. Which is why we rolled. It's okay.
16.
Fine.
he still attempted to move out of your square. though.
He could choose not to use Sentinel.
He should. He should.
He
You
should
said how
use
much
it.
damage?
Yeah, he should use it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
17.
17.
Nice shot.
Yes.
So 16, so 8, so 4.
Good shot.
And his movement is 0.
Yeah. So at that point he stops,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I got. Well, okay, I'll wait.
All
This all
right.
happened at the same time.
That just
It's the
doesn't make
same
sense,
reaction.
though.
No, we rolled it out. It's the same as initiative. It all happens
you
in
should
6
still
seconds.
get an attack of opportunity because he tried to
We
move.
rolled. That's the right way to do it.
No, we
I-
rolled to see who goes first in the attack of
Yeah,
opportunity
it was a
chain.
trigger that he moves out of this space.
Yeah,
But
okay.
if he has 0 movement, he doesn't technically move
We're
out
all
of
like
the
swinging
space.
at it
I
all
like
at the
this.
same
I like
time.
it.
but
It's fair. I think we should. Yeah.
In
It's great.
reality,
in fact,
we're all
honestly, it worked
attacking
out
him
pretty
at
good for
once.
us. So it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's
Split
really all I'm
second.
doing is stopping you from metagaming.
Just split second up.
All right. All right.
So
he can't move anymore.
Just because I
rest of it-
disagree doesn't mean I'm metagaming, okay? I have a valid opinion.
Use your gaseous form to cast a spell.
Yeah.
I
Now he floats. He's like-
He's a float.
drop gaseous form.
What?
That saved me a spell slot. Thanks.
So it all worked out.
And I unleash another
If
round
I'm
of
going
attacks.
down,
Oh no.
I will take you with me. And he takes 2 potion bottles out of his pockets, and as a sort of
That's another
suicide
action.
pact.
It's not a spell.
It's not a spell. It's 2 potions, and he shatters together 2 greater alchemist fire potions together, detonating himself and the room. It's an alchemist fire. It's just a 1d4.
Yeah.
So it's 1d6, 1d8. All he really does
Wait,
is
wait.
like 2d8 of
Is this a
fire
bonus
damage.
action?
It's kind of.
This is a fuck you action.
It's his final move
I'm the
thing.
yes hand.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure he doesn't take any fire damage, so I don't know how that's gonna kill him.
But take you with
He's
me.
a devil. He thinks we're stupid. He's like, they'll never fall for
I'm
it.
dead!
Yeah.
Oh, fire down!
It's alchemy fire, so it's different.
Deck save.
It hurts.
From all of us?
Yeah, deck save from everyone.
Everybody gets +5 that's within 10
I
feet of
think
me.
I'm
Fuck
outside
yeah.
of that.
Sorry,
Yeah, I'm outside.
that's our one F-bomb.
Hey, I think I passed. though.
Fuck yeah. I got a
16.
19 plus.
I finally rolled
a lot.
good. It's the first good roll today.
Well, he only rolled a 7 for his alchemist fire.
Yeah, I definitely
On
saved.
2d8s. So you take half of 7, but the entire tower begins burning quickly, rapidly. There's fire underneath you, and it spreads
Out
all
we go.
directions.
Stomp it
He
out.
does stand there, unharmed by it.
Yeah, like this thing could explode and kill like several people around the block.
That is the end of his turn.
Chemical
Nakma.
fire spread fast.
I mean, you have baking soda.
Yes, it puts out fire.
It's only 10 pounds.
Only 10 pounds.
That's a lot,
That's
man.
a lot.
It's enough to clear our spots.
Start
I'm
spraying that
It's
shit
like
around.
a small baby.
I regularly buy 10 pounds of baking soda at Costco. It's not that much.
It's probably enough
Just
to
a
put out
bag like
2
that.
potion bottles of alchemist fire.
I'm attacking.
Well, how
Greater
big a
alchemist
space
fire.
does it? 5 feet?
Alright,
10 feet?
I don't know.
25 electrical.
Oh, that's
8.
good. Got some good electric damage today. Just now. Whoa, what's that?
Under the
Where'd it go?
paper.
I don't think
Where'd
we
it
got it. I got it.
6.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Hold on.
20 for that attack for the slashing.
What are we
8
holding, what are we
electrical.
holding on?
8 electrical, 20 slashing.
Holding on.
That's it.
How do you want to do this?
Wait,
With
he
your
did the
electric-
electrical.
die.
With
No,
your
he did the
electrical.
electrical first, and then did the slashing,
So
which
which
was
did he die?
non-lethal.
Zap,
right?
just zap him, man. It's up to you. Tell us how it works.
Yeah, how's it work?
What
How's it work?
happened?
How's it
I
work?
just, Nakma's like, I'm enough of this. You're going down. Leave my friends alone. You are not welcome in this world. Go back to where you belong. And I just shock him right in his. I reach out and I touch him and I get like
You
this
just-
close to him.
It was definitely the slashing that got
The
him. But, all
slashing?
right.
Damn it. Okay.
But however you want to do this,
Whatever.
you reach out and you touch him with
Get
static
close and-
electricity, and
That's
it's
shocking.
like, Inconceivable! Ah! And essentially,
Not welcome here.
there's like a warp in the fabric of magic around him, as a reality seems to like concave in on itself into a pinpoint tunnel, and it grabs him, and he's like, "Argh!" grabbing at the burning timbers of his building, and as he's dragged backwards. No!
Can I cut off his
I
tail
will not go
before he
back!
I want his tail before he leaves.
It turns to black ash in your hands.
Yeah, when have you ever been able to keep demon or devil
You
stuff?
cannot keep demon or devil stuff unless you go to hell or the abyss.
Well, we
It has to
gotta
be
go
done there.
That's another game.
We gotta go
That's
to the
another
Sticks.
campaign, yeah.
As for him, he is banished back to the plane that he had come from.
Oh boy,
Cormac?
that's 3.
What?
I'm not going to make you roll that concentration check. I was looking at banishment, even if they come from a different plane. It doesn't necessarily mean that they stay there unless you keep the concentration up for a minute.
When have I taken damage?
Fire.
Oh, that 4 damage. I have
I'm not
advantage
going to
at
make
plus
you.
7.
I'm not going to make you roll it. That's what I said. I'm not going
Yeah.
to make you roll it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the
3
frick?
death.
Tower's burning down.
We stopped
out.
I
that.
start
it out.
using prestidigitation to put out the fire.
I use my fist.
Quickly
and
burning
hands.
down.
Everything we can to put the fire out.
Rapidly burning
Oh my
down.
God.
Use
Get
the
out.
baking
Leave me.
soda.
We gotta
Put
go.
it down.
Tower is
We gotta
very
get out.
rapidly going up in flames.
I searched the
God.
room for any
Doesn't-
information right
I'm
now.
leaving.
Doesn't really look like there's anything
For like
to
his
do.
cohort.
Super unrealistic. Let's get out of
Fire
here.
everywhere.
No, I
This
searched
is
the room.
obviously a tinderbox. They don't make them like they do in Kilmoira around
Yeah,
these
it's
parts.
a chemical fire.
We've got to get the fuck out of here.
I searched the room really quick.
What's that? I hear Zaxwitz at the bottom, quickly throwing together chemicals.
For my master.
Oh, I'm pretty upset with that piece of shit, so I start getting the fuck out of there. Come on, you fools. We have to fly. We have to get out of here.
I'm already
Fly,
running
you
out.
fools.
Yeah, trust me. If Zachwick's down there with the alchemical reagents, none of us are safe. Let's
No.
go.
Is
That's
there anything
true.
it's like, hey, this is how you get to the
I'm
other
out.
guy?
I don't care. I'm out.
Yeah, but that's all it
Anybody
says at
left
the
behind?
top. The rest of it's burnt away.
Well, we got the other key. Now
You'll
we just
find
gotta
me
go
at
get
the-
one from Finn, right?
Yeah.
All right, I guess I give up and run outside.
You all run outside, fleeing the tower. Other students have already fled since the fire and the fight had broke out. 2 students are stone and, well, they're gone. We
Dead.
don't have to worry about them
Oh
anymore.
no!
I
they're
carry one of
stoned.
them out.
They're dead.
Only one.
I pushed the other one
no, you
over.
don't. As the
I got a
tower,
+8 to strength.
They're 20,000 pounds.
I attempt to and throw my back out.
I am trying to describe what happens here.
I'm ready.
As you flee the tower, there is a quick moment where you do kind of hear the sound of chemicals and such being mixed together, and you do suspect Zaxwitz at the heart of it all. You manage to escape, and as you were leaping from the burning wreckage, the chemicals ignite once again, and the tower, in a tiered explosion, the top, the middle,
Wow.
and then the bottom. Brick and mortar fly in all directions, and you are carried by the blast, rolling across the paved cobblestones of the streets. People everywhere gather in a huge panic at what has just happened. Such things don't normally happen around these parts, but the wreckage is testament to the fact that you have banished Zagon back to the realm he has come from.
Oh, we got it in one?
Yes.
Well, good job, gentlemen.
Nakma stands up and brushes himself off.
I think we should get out of here before these.
We committed arson. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You quickly escape, taking back to your carriage and trying to get distance between you and the
Yes.
tower.
hole in
You
the
go
ground.
off in
Funny
search
shit
of your
smell
allies,
burns.
actually,
Oh, damn yeah.
who
Yeah,
are
we
near
definitely
the
do that.
waterfront. And it happens to be that you manage to arrive just as you see a similar sight. Another demon, much like the other, a devil, is engaged in a fight. You manage to catch the final instances of that fight as the devil Paimon grabs Faestrilian by the neck,
Oh shit.
casts a spell, and you see fire erupt across his face, throws him to the side. Korgrim runs up, ready to strike a blow with a powerful lightning blast, but the tail strikes him, and blood begins gushing from his neck. And it is actually Alent at this time who comes up behind, and with his silvered sword, plunges it into the back of the demon's skull, protruding out of its mouth, black ichor dripping. The
Yes.
demon collapses down. The devil is and a black circle opens up, dragging him down. He leaves, clawing at Alan's sword, only to
Rip his hands off.
pulled back into the realm he belongs. Korgrim stands up, magical healing to himself. Faestrelian alive but damaged. Korgrim offers a hand to help Faestrelian up. He looks up at Korgrim, bats his hand away. Stand up on my own. I don't need your healing.
Awesome.
Taz takes definite note
something.
of that.
Yes. I think we all witnessed that.
I go over to Faestrelian.
I go over to Korgrim. I'm like, did the bleeding stop?
Magical healing.
Faestrelian.
Takes her hand, stands up.
Where's Samadhi?
Over in the backside, you see that he is already concentrating on a spell. There's wild animals everywhere, and you take in the sight of so many iguanas. so many iguanas. We managed to stop Paimon.
Iguanas.
It was a difficult, arduous fight. It nearly cost us our lives. Were you victorious as well?
Indeed, we were victorious against the devil
Like
Zagon.
always.
I appreciate your efforts here.
We are the Black Lotus we never
You have all
lose.
done very well indeed. Come on.
A
Job,
half-orc with imposing plate armor, all black and with silver trim, and a gorget neck piece that comes up and covers off the lower part of his chin, although you can see a peppered beard kind of overflowing through the outsides of it. So you are the adventurers that they spoke of. Greetings. I am Zanward Smilebeard.
Greetings, Lord Zanwood.
You're
It was
late.
a pleasure to meet you.
Late? No. I am always on time, right where I need to be. Because the world revolves around me. That's a joke. Laugh! We used to make jokes
wrong
back
with
in the
this guy?
service, back in my early days. Make jokes still.
You're quite good at them, Lord Zanwood. You're quite good at skills, yes.
I like you.
Thank you.
You remind me of Sergeant Gunny, a good companion of mine. Lost both of his legs thanks to a magical sigil spell. As we were tracking a lich commander of an army. Tracked him through 7 days through the dense jungles of Kanteke Nomen.
That sounds quite impressive. Hopefully I don't end up like poor Sergeant Gunny.
Hopefully not. We finally got that lich, but it's no longer a jungle. It's a desert now, because we burnt it to the ground.
Yes.
Another joke?
No!
And
Well,
that's our
story
game.
time.
What have we done?
What have we done?
Um,
Kill him an hour later.
One thing. Taz needs to talk to Faestrelian.
What about Olaf?
That's what I asked.
We'll get to Olaf.
Where is
but
that?
He's
Taz,
back at the Rosethorn.
Taz pulls Faestrelian aside. My friend, I know you may have noticed this item that I bear upon my back. Perhaps you have recognized it.
I see that you have a spear.
Well, it is not only a spear. Ruth, tell him who you are.
Because the spear only speaks to you, Faestrelian stands there staring at you.
I thought they were like telepathic to...
Use your mind link.
Well, I have much yet to learn about this particular item, but perhaps you recognize it? Look closely. See there ingrained is the Elvish script describing what its name is. You have to have heard the legends.
Blade of Ruth?
The Blade of Wrath, the famed elven relic used to betray.
Are you suggesting to me that you are walking around with a holy elven relic?
That is exactly what I am suggesting to you.
Well, do yourself a favor then and give that to somebody who knows how to use it.
In game.
There you go.
Like you?
Damn it. Daniel says.
All right, say goodnight.
You know better.
Can't win them all.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
Hey,
night.
hey, hey.